Get this fired up, guys. Get our box fired up. Oh, there's Darren. That's I know who that is. Let me get this in my bag. Let's go get him. I hear Darren out there. 99. That's Darren. UDX 99. I hear. There he is. Darren's out. Let's go get him. Calling CQDX. Calling CQDX. How about that UDX 99? How about it, Darren? This is UDX 362, Knoxville, Tennessee, waving. Calling CQDX, calling CQDX. How about that UDX 99 in Salt Lake City, Utah? This is UDX 362, Knoxville, Tennessee, calling. I hear Darren. Come on back, Darren. You were coming in. That sounds like Darren. Calling CQDX, calling CQDX. How about that 99 in Utah? Do you got a copy of 362 Knoxville, Tennessee? Waving on back from Fox, man.
I'm a solar con.
Where is he at? Is he in Utah? You guys in the stream? He's out there tonight, guys. Let's take a look.
Thanks there, 411. The Buckeye. All right. Well, got that solar con up there about 2 months ago, and I'm giving it a workout.
Calling CQDX, calling CQDX. How about that 99 out there? This is 362, Knoxville, Tennessee, calling. He's coming real good. Calling CQDX, calling CQDX. 362, Knoxville, Tennessee, calling.
Been talking at the same time, so take care. 199 down here in Huntington Beach. I'm going to be on the side.
Okay, Huntington Beach, California. Okay. That one. Let's check it out. Huntington Beach, California. Let's grab him. Let's get this guy. I'll get this battery hooked up on his phone soon. Calling CQDX, calling CQDX. How about that 199 Huntington Beach, California? Do you got a copy of 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, calling?
Yes, 673. I got a copy of
Calling CQDX, calling CQDX. How about that 199 Huntington Beach, California? We got a copy of 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. Waving on back. I'll be right back in a second, guys. I'm gonna put this thing hooked up on this real cool, guys. Is my stream going? I'll be right back in a minute.
How about it, channel 37? How about it, channel 37? Has anybody got a copy on the 307, the Timberwolves, Central Valley of California, calling? 70 trees. Good afternoon, 318. I don't know if I'll get help. And 4, I got to come back. Kind of faded out there at the end, but I got to come back. Son of a gun, I'm losing you there. There's somebody big flocking on you. And 448, we hear you out here again. We'll give you a holler. We'll get together and have a conversation one of these days. If you hear me,
I'll be right back to the
holler at me.
Let's hope we get some conditions tonight.
The 307 on the side. 374-510, Southern California.
Boy, conditions
Hey,
still.
line over up on that 174-510. Roger 4811, I got you.
There's that 510 guy in the bill on the beach. You hear him? It's the same dude. You guys know who that is. Are we still in conditions? We might get Australia in about an hour or so.
10-4, 10-4. Well, I've got a radio out of here, 7,300. Cornfields of Indiana, make it to the Salton Sea and the desert.
Hey, what's up, Skippy? Hey, what's up, Catalyst, UDX 122. Hey, Huckleberry, Huckleberry. Thanks for coming out there tonight. Yeah, we just got some thunderstorms about an hour ago. We had some came from the north, but it cleared us about for 40 minutes. So we're pretty good. Everything's good, guys. We had some.
Hey, get one of those Heil microphones. That's your best bet. Heil microphone. Either at 20 or 40. Timberwolf on the side.
Timberwolf. That's got to be the guy down, you the one I talked to. It sounds like Timberwolf, the one down in, that's the one down in,
Roger on that, Indiana.
Tennessee.
Timberwolf Radio 510.
Cool. I'll be right back in a second, guys.
Hey, Roger on that 724-73. Have a wonderful day and a prosperous tomorrow. 510 West Coast Portable. Bill and the Pink back listen. Take care, brother. Enjoy your evening. Bye-bye. How about that 4811? You got a copy on the Timberwolf, the 307? And keep that popcorn popping. Have a good one. How about that 4811 in South Texas? You got a copy on the Timberwolf? Timberwolf on the side. So, is it white corn or yellow corn? Can you either make that, what they call methane gas or biofuel and all that other kind of stuff? There's a lot of, I hear somebody trying to come out the Timberwolf. There's just so much crap on the air right now. I can't believe that. And whatever's left they fish or the goats or the sheep or the cattle or whatever. Anyway, how would you want 73, 7, 2, 4, 5, yeah, bang up.
guys, we're back. How you guys doing tonight? I saw the chat though. Hey, what's up, Bootlegger? Walker's Custom. Thanks for coming in and chatting right now. I was even checking on the machine so I can see my live stream going. That's why I have to do that sometimes to do that. Say, what's up, Walker Custom UDX 409? Let's say, what's up, Bootlegger UDX 987? Thanks for coming out to chat tonight. I was checking conditions. Last night was no conditions. Rooster was on last night. I talked to him out there on the radio waves on 26 last night. He was out there, and they come out there every night out there. I talked to him last night when I was off live streaming him. He was out there on the radio last night talking on his radio. There were a few guys out there. Those guys at 26 are out there late at night and stuff. Sometimes you go out there till 11 o'clock at night. So what's going on with conditions? We got it at 270 west. Australia's in the house. Cool. Let's hope they're going to start getting loud soon, guys. Anybody in the chat? Send the Australians in. Cool. Triple D's out here. Those guys got big beams. Calling CQDX, calling CQDX. This is 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, USA, trying for the stations in Australia tonight. I hear some stations in Australia tonight. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee wants a wave. All you guys out there tonight. We hear you. Audio. It's looking good. Calling CQDX, calling CQDX 362, Knoxville, Tennessee, calling for stations. Check 35. There we go. We're on the Australian channel, guys. Cool. You can hear them. Starting. We're waking up. Yeah, it's morning over there. I hope it gets louder soon. We can get the contact. You can hear Mike back clear as a bell. QSK, calling CQDX, calling CQDX, 362, Knoxville, Tennessee, United States, calling for stations in Australia tonight. Can anyone hear me out there? Oh, he's in California? Okay. Let me go get his. Let's send it over to California. That sounds like Henry 251. Could be him. Let's take a look over to 270 West. Boy, conditions are changing fast, guys.
You're a little bit deep. I know it should be in the nut house. He's at Pony in Arizona. You're a little bit deep.
Calling CQDX, calling CQDX, 362, Knoxville, Tennessee, calling. Calling CQDX. Calling CQDX. 362, Knoxville, Tennessee. Calling for stations out there tonight. Let's go and say hi to him. I'm gonna say hi to Triple Three, but we have.
Yeah, Roger, man. Because I'm hearing your voice, Tony, and I heard you talking to 7 9,
Solid 5 between almost 5 pounds. 3 pounder. Almost 5 to 3. Who's in the chat right now? It's all talking, all these guys out there. We got Hawaii coming in. We might get these guys later soon. We're going to get ready on these guys to get them, to talk to them. It's about 8:48 in the evening here. Gray line might be kicking soon. You guys still see the video in here? Let me know.
You're on frequency, but the last one you weren't. Okay? You clarified yourself in, man.
Calling CQDX, calling CQDX 362, Knoxville, Tennessee. I'm waving back to 333. You just came about 3 to 5 pounds, but you're making a solid 3 out here in Tennessee tonight. I'm going to let you know. I'm going to wave it to 333. Good evening to you out there from 362, Knoxville, Tennessee. Once a wave.
I tell you what, man, I cracked open the beer today. It's the first beer I cracked open in 6 months. We got the sun out, summer's coming, and yeah, it's coming a few beers, man. Hey, Dave in Arizona, what's going on? This is Triple Three going in. Yeah, it's good to hear you out there too in Arizona.
Yeah, 333 is banging out here about 20 pounds in Tennessee, about 9 between 20. 362 wants to wave back to 333, man. You're making a good trip from all the way to Australia. I want to let you know I'm running on old President Grant 1 for the 70s, running a Turner Plus 2 on a 4-element serial, about 20 feet off the ground, QSL.
In December, you guys will be smacking it, smacking it. That's what happens now. It's just sort of, the frequency just dies down for a couple of months and then it comes back real strong. So anyway, hey, 105, hey, waving the hand out. You tell that Brian I'm waving the hand too, man. I'm back quiet, man. Have a good time.
Someone should say hi to 333. Calling CQDX, calling CQDX 362, Knoxville, Tennessee, waving on back to 333. We hear you out there in Australia. You're making about a solid 9 pounds out here. Just want to let you know you're about 9,700 miles away. QSL.
Everything's growing and it's starting to get real hot real quick, man. Hey, we're jumping up real quick, man. The heat's coming on real quick down under. Anyway, 105 Arizona.
That guy's got Foster beers, man. You can tell that man's been drinking on the radio. You could tell that. You're a Bert. God, man. They got the land down on. He's all right. Guy is drinking on the radio. I knew I was right. That sound. Calling CQDX 362, Knoxville, Tennessee, calling for stations tonight. Good evening to you, 333 down in Australia. I want to wave it to you out there from 362 from Knoxville, Tennessee. We hear you loud and clear up here tonight. I want to let you know your audio sounds good up here today.
On the
Yeah, they're way out there. Yeah, it could just change it, guys. Anybody still in here? Yeah. No, we still got people in there, good. Yeah. So what kind of beer you're drinking? Bud Light or Coors Light? But yeah, we don't want no Bud Light on this channel. I just want to tell you guys. But what kind of beer you're drinking tonight? Just want to know. Gotta wait for you guys. I'm gonna try to grab the station, guys. How you guys doing out there tonight? You guys doing conditions? How's your... We're getting my... This is good. We may get lucky tonight in Australia. Wow. Cool. Come on, 10 foot in the air. That thing's doing amazing, guys. Marley Michael. How about that, Monterey Mike in California calling CQDX? You got a copy of 362. Knoxville, Tennessee calling. Got good modulation. Let me check. Audio. The studio is looking good, guys. Looking beautiful. 6 on the beams, wow. Big monster antennas. That's a giant baby. Anybody in here tonight? Let me check my live stream right back. See if anybody's sick. Okay, let's grab the station. So we're good. 43 divisions, New Zealand, Australia. Cool.
Come on. And the last 3 days we've had so much. The last 3 days we've been a bees down under. So I'm going to go grab another good cold beer myself. And I'm thinking,
He's getting Fosters.
well, I'll be listening. You know what I'm talking about? I'll be back quiet.
Yes, good.
All right, mate.
Calling CQDX, calling CQDX, or statewide stations. How about the stations down in Australia tonight? Do you got a copy on the station up in Knoxville, Tennessee? This is 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, calling CQDX. Calling CQDX 362, Knoxville, Tennessee, calling. They might come back and wait. Like 10 Australians are calling out there. A lot of them. It's like walking each other. We have to wait to get them. We might get some gray line kicked in for a few minutes. We might get them. Now I can still see the stream. I was actually checking a few minutes ago. That's what I checked.
Hey, don't worry out there, Parker. Life's good in my neighbourhood.
Triple three's back.
Good trees and good weather. The people are a bit retarded. Too many Muslims and too many Arabs and fucking anyway, life's good. Don't worry about the free man. Life's good in my fucked up neighbourhood too.
Hey, what happened? Anybody still here? What happened to those 2 people just left? They just ran out? Oh, shit. Audio.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, man. Like, my fucking mother was married to my father for 80 years, man. It's good having a good old lady, man, but anyway, listen to that. It's all about good food, having a good time, enjoying what you do, enjoying where you are, you know what I mean? This is what these motherfuckers don't understand, man. Like, I understand what you do.
Audio testing. 1, 2, 3. Audio. Audio.
Worldwide. They want to be happy to be alive, you know, and breathe like that. Fucking the trees and it's all about nature, man, and Mother Nature and being alive and food, you know. Anyway, it's not that, man. It's just the younger generation, man. It's just the younger generation don't understand what's going on. And I don't think they will ever understand what's going on. But that's and it's a different ball game, man. I'm going to sit here and talk about that shit for about 2 days if I'm going to explain it to you, but you know what I'm talking about, and that's all I'm going to say anyway.
You gotta hear that triple three looking around the trees, man. God, I think you hurt their feelings. My mic looks the same. I must have hit that on that side. That happens. It looks okay, guys. Looking good on the knobs. Calling CQDX 362, Knoxville, Tennessee, calling. Audio. She's looking good. This guy, he's drinking the beers, guy. This would be popcorn's type hour and cornbread. Listen to this triple three, man. Yeah. Sounds like it wants to be on an island somewhere in the Pacific Ocean. How about a 333 Australia calling CQDX? You got a copy of 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. I'm going to wave back to you, man. I hear you out there. Testing 1, 2, 3. Audio. 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 The fuck? Here, this. God, this guy's good. Man, that guy's like, what is going on? Like, God, did you hear this guy? Microphone look alright, guys? You can tell by looking at it. I think I hit that knob on that side. That happens when you grab it. Guy's got what's wrong with that guy? I'll be right back in a few minutes. I'll be right back in a second, guys. I'm going to check the last thing is okay. And we'll get some very high conditions soon. You gotta wait for it. They may will lose conditions or we'll have to wait for it to come back. We'll have to wait to see what happens. I'll be right back in a minute. I got you a 15 bomb on 3, 2, 1. Go grab yourself another good cold beer. I'll be here, brother. I'll be sitting listening. I'm that quiet. Before, man, but the frequency was a little bit of a message. Triple two, yeah,
I used to talk to a 444. I think it was a 444 Missouri. When you boys used to sit on 360 in Missouri about 10 years ago, I used to get down there and play around, and I used to, I think I was talking a 444. I think I thought it was about 2 years ago, sit on 360, and I used to get down there and talk to 444, Mad Dog, and I just about 10 people out there. I really can't remember all their numbers because I haven't got a lot of it's just photographic memory. But anyway, 222, man, hey, it's all good, man, hey, yeah, it's all good, Missouri. You have a good night, man. I'll show you through that. We're taking it out. That's really good.
Don't worry about the haters there, 333. Hey, 333, don't worry about them haters. World Radio 622.
Audio, audio, audio. Let's see, I'm looking right there.
I've been fucking around on my head. I don't know why, but I've just gone down my head and I'm trying to get my shit together, but it's a different kettle of fish, man, It's like, I'm at the side there, shit was, but the AX shit, man, It's like, it's a different world trying to get the radio working right on AM when you're pushing whatever, 2,000, 4,000 watts, you know what I mean? It's a different shit, man, Anyway, this is the stuff, man.
Calling CQDX, calling CQDX 362, Knoxville, Tennessee calling.
It feels like I'm 10 years old again, 10 years old, I know, I feel like I'm in a plane. And the lolly, in a lolly chug.
Audio, audio. Calling CQDX, calling CQDX 362, Knoxville, Tennessee calling.
Now, listen, hey, Tiger, I always jump up on 39. I always jump on 39 and look for you, man. I flip through the band, man. I always sit on 39 and have a bit of a listen if you're out there, but I haven't heard you out there on 39 because that's why you, man, I always, I know all you boys in Texas sit on 39. And,
Looks okay, guys. I knew right on mark. Audio, audio. Okay, good, guys. She's perfect. Hey, adjust the mic back again. That's good. Preview right there. Let's check these stations. No way to hear these guys out there. What's going on? Conditions are gone. Let's go over here in a second. Yeah, we lost conditions, guys. We can't even get Australia and New Zealand right now. I was trying to grab stations. The microphone looks okay, guys. I'm just checking the thing because I hit my thumbnail on it, my pinky nail. I hit something like that, it happened like that. But she looks okay. Between 2, almost near 3. So she's looking okay. Right there is perfect for 100.
Yeah, right there, man. That was, hey, glad you know. That was fix it. Hey, make sure you guys do something. You should. Make sure you do something. And just enjoy yourself.
We can only hear him. He's probably pretty loud. Yep, the dishes are gone. Maybe we'll check Australia in a minute. She's on channel 26. Let's go get those guys on 26. I'm going to see if we can go have fun. We're not going to get Australia this hour. He is gone. Let's go take a look over here. Well, we got guys on 26 right now. We might go try out the beam on. But I think it's looking good on that modulation right there. I hear someone out there. Is anybody from New Zealand tonight out here tonight? We lost 333 just now. You guys saw that? We might be getting New Zealand soon. I made no contacts tonight. This kind of conditions are kind of way whack tonight. Hey, what's up? Custom screen scanning. Custom screen printing. Cool, thanks, man. Thanks for giving me the like out there. Who let the fox in the hen house? Hey, what's up, Andy? UDX 268 Arizona. I was checking my microphone, everything's good. Because I hit my pinky. Now that happens when these microphones they do that. But looking like it's pretty almost the same. In some of my short videos, they have this. You can see what it looks like when I did it on the 2 microphones. I had this back a few months ago. I always set this for this radio and the Cobra 139 like this. It looks pretty good. Swinging between 100 watts between around there because that's what these radios do. But on the Cobra 139, it probably swings a little bit better. So you want to keep it like that between the 3. The other microphone, you have to put it on the quad 5, the second turn plus 2. You have to put it all the way up between 16 on that one. This one can handle that, but usually on these old radios, you have to put it between that area. Only between 2 or 3, you're okay. And it looks pretty perfect the way it's at. So conditions are changing. We're losing conditions now. I'm gonna go check the AM stations in a minute. Right, Australia's coming at 35. Yeah, we're looking at that channel right now. Let's go say hi to the guys on 26 in a minute. Oh, what happened? You guys still here? Don't want to lose the stream that way. Let's go get them. I'm ready to get them. How about that 165 Australia? How about that 165 Australia? Calling CQDX 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. Calling CQDX from Knoxville, Tennessee. Trying for that 165 Australia. Yeah, keep it between 2 there. Yeah, between almost like 1, 2, 3. Between 3. Wait, it's like 1, 2, 3. Between 2 and 3 on the knob. Looking good. Calling CQDX. Calling CQDX 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. Calling. Let's go get Queensland. I'm gonna do it. How about that 165 Queensland, Australia? Calling CQDX. How about that 165 Queensland, Australia? Do you got a copy of 362 Knoxville, Tennessee? Calling. I gotta keep trying, guys. How about a 165 Australia? How about that 165 Queensland, Australia? Calling CQDX. Do you got a copy of 362 Knoxville, Tennessee? Calling. Pretty weak, guys. Yeah, it's right on that mark between 16 and that. Between 3. Looking good, okay. Very weak conditions tonight, but they are away. So we came in the chat tonight. Looking at Andy out here, Catalyst. They're changing again. We're losing Australia right now. How about that 351 Australia? How about that 351 Australia calling CQDX? Do you got a copy of 362? Knoxville, Tennessee calling. $176. That's Melbourne. Calling CQDX. Calling CQDX. How about that 176 down under? How about it, Trevor? This is 362 Knoxville, Tennessee waving. We got that's Melbourne coming in. Calling CQDX. Calling CQDX. How about that 176 down under? This is 362 Knoxville, Tennessee waving. Calling CQDX. Calling CQDX. How about that 176 down under? This is 362 Knoxville, Tennessee calling.
Yeah, Roger, yeah, you're 7 to 9 this way there, Craig. Top of the pole there. Conditions are
9,700 miles.
And I hope it's all going well down your
Let's go get them.
there, Roger.
Calling CQDX. Calling CQDX. How about that 176 down under? This is 362 Knoxville, Tennessee calling. Come on back. Calling CQDX. Calling CQDX. How about that 176 Melbourne, Australia? Do you got a copy of 362 Knoxville, Tennessee calling?
Yeah, no worries there. Oh, you enjoyed that holiday. You enjoyed that holiday there, Craig. And how long have you got there? A couple of weeks or a month? How long are you going away for, mate?
He's getting louder. Calling CQDX, calling CQDX. How about that 176 down under? I'm going to wave it to you out there from 362 Knoxville, Tennessee waving. Man, I would make the trip right now. Come on, let's get them. This would be a 9,700 mile count attack. We're going to get it.
That's what you're going to do.
Just wait.
You've got to do every now and then there, Craig, to renew the soul. Renew the soul there. Have a bit of good time to get a bit of that work factor there. Good on you there, Craig. You enjoy, and we might hear when you get back there, Roger.
Man, it's changing fast. It just changed the channel, guys. You guys still here? We might get them. You gotta wait for it, guys. 176 is Melbourne, Australia. I know where it is. I've talked. It's Trevor. Calling CQDX. Calling CQDX. How about it, Trevor in Melbourne, Australia? Do you got a copy of 362 Knoxville, Tennessee waving 176 down under?
Hey, double nickel, Texas. From down under.
Calling CQDX. Calling CQDX. How about that 176 down under? 362 Knoxville, Tennessee waving. Calling CQDX, calling CQDX. How about that 176 down under? 362 Knoxville, Tennessee waving.
Hopefully things will cool down for you in the next couple of weeks there. Double nickel. Thanks for the call. Back and cheese and beer.
Let's go get them. Calling CQDX, calling CQDX. How about that 176 down under? 362 Knoxville, Tennessee waving. We hear you.
G'day. That voice sounds familiar. Who we got there?
362 Knoxville, Tennessee. Try and get him. Calling CQDX, calling CQDX. How about that 176 down under? 362 Knoxville, Tennessee waving. Calling CQDX, calling CQDX. How about that 176 down under? 362 Knoxville, Tennessee waving.
Thanks for the call there, mate. Sounding fantastic.
Yes, it's true, custom screen. I'm trying to grab him. I know who this is. I talked to him. Calling CQDX, calling CQDX. How about that Nita Bidder 176 down under 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. Wait a minute, I'm back from Richie. Come on, let's get him. I gotta grab him. Come on back, 176. Let's get you. Might get luck. Calling CQDX. Calling CQDX. How about that Nita Bidder 176 Australia 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. Waving.
Triple four. Are you out there, Ken?
Calling CQDX. Calling CQDX. How about that Nita Bidder 176 down under 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. Waving. Just wait. Give it a chance.
No worries there, Ken. You should drop that through there.
You need about 1 pound.
I think conditions are starting to go down the toilet there. But hey, all the best there, Ken. Good, thanks for the call.
You might come back.
176, top of the mountain, waving there.
Calling CQDX. Calling CQDX. How about that 176 Melbourne, Australia 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. Waving.
176, 5100, top of the Santa Cruz mountain, waving.
It's hard to get this guy. I'm at 176 Melbourne, Australia 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. Waving. Good morning down there. Good evening here in Tennessee.
097, Minnesota, making the trip.
He's coming back. Let's go get him. Audio. She's looking good. Below 1.1. Good. It's good. This SWR is looking great on the meters. I don't have a digital tuner. Wish I had one of those digital ones. I could see everything. Be nice. But this tuner's pretty good.
No worries there, 097. Conditions up and down. You come back up to about a 7 on your last
He's
over.
coming back.
And, but no, you're making a good trip there, mate. Hope it's all going well down there.
Let's go for it. Come back, guy. We gotta get him. When it's loud, you grab it when it's proud and you get him. Calling CQDX. Calling CQDX. How about the 176 down under 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. Waving. It's a hard shot because
we're down here just north of Melbourne.
Yep.
Just north of Melbourne. About
9,700 miles.
north of Melbourne.
I know where this is. The southern tip. He's close to Tasmania. Calling CQDX. Calling CQDX. How about that 176 Australia? This is 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. Waving. I have got him before, guys. 176. He's in Melbourne, Australia. I've talked to him before. I think about 2 months ago. Then a week ago.
I don't think I can hold it any longer there. Very much lots of traffic down there. But hey, thanks for the call there. 097 176 down in Victoria. Here's the bed.
Calling CQDX. Calling CQDX. How about that 176 Melbourne, Australia? 362 waving on back to 176 Australia. We hear you. I gotta grab him like this. Come on back. This would be a great contact tonight if we get him. He'll come back in a few minutes. Calling CQDX. Calling CQDX. How about that 176 Melbourne, Australia? You got a copy of 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. Calling. This way. We just lost him. You might come back. Gotta give it a chance. How you guys doing out there tonight? You guys can still see it? That. You guys, the choice tonight, soda here. We had some tea today. I'll tell you about this cool local Mexican place, not at a restaurant. It's in Harriman, Tennessee, at the local Lowe's. I'll tell you, if you guys are in Harriman, Tennessee area, this truck looks like one of those restaurants on wheels. It's in the Lowe's parking lot. It looks like a taco. If you're a taco bidder, you'll love this. But they have good street tacos. They have tacos too. I tried some today. These are the softest street tacos I ever had. My sister started checked this out a couple weeks ago. But this guy's always at Lowe's and goes to other places in my area, in the Rockwood, Tennessee, and Harriman area, and plus some areas. But there's a taco. Looks like a taco cartoon on a trailer type thing with black type coloring, and it's in the Lowe's local parking lot in Harriman, Tennessee. And they got good street tacos out by the interstate. It's on Restaurants on Wheels. They have a lot of these around Tennessee, I've seen. So I tried some today. It was pretty good. It's got very good tasting, better flavor. This guy's just running on himself doing all that. It's pretty cool. So if you guys in the Rockwood, Harriman, Tennessee area, if you see those restaurants on trucks, make sure you check them out. You'll see them in parking lots in my area. Like all over Rockwood, all over Harriman, Tennessee, but there's a cool taco thing you can check out. He's on wheels. He goes to different areas, so I think he does. So it's got a cartoon taco on one of those trailer type restaurants that they cook in. Looks like a big silver thing on the top. So check out, if you're in the area, look at these restaurants on wheels. Hey, what's up, Custom Screen Printing? All right, you have a good night out there. You have to go? Okay. So what's going on conditions? You guys getting that guy in Australia? It changed. Crazy conditions tonight. See those guys at 26 are talking. Let's go say hi to this guy's at 26. Maybe I'll get my beam over to him. I'm going to go to 310. We might go back to Australia in about an hour or so. I don't know. Those are smoke mouth skip chasers on 26. I hear them out there. I'm going to swing over to 180 on in a minute and go to 310 in a second. We had some rain today. That's Ridge Runner. Cool. Let me go to, I think it's B that will take me to 180. I'm checking it now.
Channel 26-1 and 26-2, 26-3.
That's Ridge Runner. He's one of the guys that has a lot of good stuff. This man has a lot of radios I've had on this man. I wish somebody could get a hold of me, but him, and send some through my mail. That'd be awesome. But he's Ridge Runner over by Sweetwater, Tennessee, I think he is. He's over by Painted Rock. He's a good 30 miles away from me, about 40 miles to the east. I hear that lady out there on the beam. I'm on there. Make sure we got everything too. Wow, he's slamming. Holy shoot. I'm going to get over to 150 on this guy. I got a pro. I'm going to get on this guy on the beam.
Look at the back, dog,
I'm going to look at it. Go to 140 on this man.
I got YouTube reading, I'm ready to run my switches up through all these channels. I don't need one.
Yep, around 150's on him. He's pretty close to Sweetwater, Tennessee, or Painted Rock. It's going to be around 150.
Thanks, Shannon, okay on you over there?
Holy shoot, man. He's pretty close at 140.
I already maybe got some stuff and maybe some straws and put this old microphone on here. It's a compression mic as far as it is.
God, that guy's loud. I'll say hi to him. Audio. She's looking good.
How's that right there?
Audio. 1.2.
My hand must be hitting. I usually keep about the same
Looking
and
good.
the echo on it. I keep putting about a quarter. I don't know if you hear it or not.
Good evening time, Ridge Runner. Foxman 362 waving. I'm on the old President Grant on the beam antenna this evening. You're slamming the red out here about 9 between 20, almost out here today. I hear you out there. I'm running the 2-pill right now.
Yeah, I'm talking to the Royals radio. There's 619 there. I pulled it out the shelf and knocked the dust off of it.
He's going to be around 90 degrees east. Hold on a minute. I want to see what he's going to look like. I'm going to go back to I in a second. See 90 degrees east. Come on back. Gotta get you on the tune. It's pretty close to 150 or 130. It's going around 150 close to Sweetwater, Tennessee. You gotta hear him. I'm gonna go to 140. It's gonna be close to him, really around 150. There he is.
Yeah, those little more expensive back then than those were. I was having one of the worst with sideband on it. I did the 23 channel at one time, but they have one that had sideband, 40 channel. They're hard to get. They're about $600 or $700. I think Rooster had one time that. I got enough sideband, and I'll pop on it anyway.
We're at 150 towards Sweetwater, Tennessee. We're on the charts. Let's get them, guys. You guys still here? Let's say hi to them. Good evening to you, Breaker 26. Break. How about it, Ridge Runner 505, Ridge Runner, Foxman 362 waiting. We're on the live stream today, but I hear you loud and clear. I got my beam pointing to you right now. You're sounding loud out here today. I'm on that old Grant radio I'm talking on.
Simple, Foxman. I hear you in between other people talking there out there. You sound pretty good. I'm going to get back on the side here. Get you in there.
What's the reading on your pound meter? You're hitting about 20 to 30 out here. You're about 40 miles away between 30, but you're sounding good out here, very loud. But I'm on the old President Grant radio with the 4-element stereo, running the 2-pill tonight with the Turn Plus 2. We're on the live video gate on the live stream tonight. But if you want to check it out later, go look on the live stream using how you sound like. But you're coming in good on the radio tonight. What kind of radio are you talking out there, Rich Runner?
Yeah, I have my beams in here by Wigan. I'm going to try to get them up there a little bit higher than what we got them now, but maybe I do some talking then.
But how's my audio sound? Okay? Yeah, I had adjusted that thing a while ago. We had some Australian skip came in about 20 minutes ago on 38 and 37. I heard guys all the way from Melbourne and it started to fade it out, but conditions just changing out. But man, you're sounding good out there tonight. You're in the red.
Thanks, folks. Anytime you too. I'm going to be back on the side here.
Yeah, a lot of guys are watching in the chat room out here on my live stream tonight. But if you want to go check it out later on Foxman 362 World Radio on YouTube, check it out. But man, your audio sounding good. But I'm going to let you go out here because I'm sure you got a bunch of guys talking. I hear them out there in the background, way out there. All right, have a good night out there at 505 Ridge Runner from Foxman 362 up in Rockwood. We'll catch you later. So we talked to Rich Runner about 40 miles away. I'll show you where he's at. And I talked to him before. He's down here. He's good down right about here, down near Sweetwater, Tennessee, around 150. We got it on 150 on the mark. He's down right here. I'm up in this area. This guy's got a lot of radios, I know. This guy, Rooster knows him. But this man has lots of radios, I know. He fixes them, I know. You know, when he's done. He was trying to give me some stuff to me. But they don't have my address stuff. Rooster doesn't have that. Maybe Wagner must give it out to him. To Rooster. But who you guys out there tonight? That was like...
I'm going to play one.
Man, that guy sounded good. See... So I'll tell them the kind of box we're running. It's called a Catalyst. That's what it is. So I'm going to tell you, Ridge Runner, the kind of box I'm running tonight on my Grant, it's a 2-pill. I see 150. It's called Catalyst. You got to look up Catalyst on YouTube. You'll be able to find my box out there. This guy builds them out of Delaware. He actually makes his own custom ones out there. Maybe you can tell Rooster about your box, Catalyst. And he usually knows a lot about boxes, this guy does. He's pretty cool. Hey, what's up, UDX 3030? Alright, I'm going to catch you later, 505 Ridge Runner. Have a good night. I want to get an eye out here, but at least guys are watching on the live stream tonight, but my audio's looking good. We'll catch you later out here, Foxman 362. I'm going to check other conditions out there, but I'm going to back out here off the key. You have a good one. We'll catch you later. Have a good night out there, 505 Ridge Runner. At least this old Grant's making a trip with the 2-pill out here tonight with the Turn Plus 2. So, he's busy. It's probably working on radios. Let's go back to swing that back to 140. That guy's pretty cool, but maybe somebody's can help me out. But yeah. But I found some things today. I went to look up the parts of the Robin. I don't know where we get the things on the site, but I wrote down the sites and I went to look through because the Robin, the man you get on CB Tricks, they don't have the list of the capacitors, so I had to wrote them all down. They don't have that many capacitors on that radio. Like the Comsat 35 actually has more. I had the Photofacts of the Comsat 35, the whole manual I got for like $5 to $10 a while back. But that's like a bonus type that I have in there. And I wrote down the capacitors on it and it has all that. I wish there was a way you could get more of manuals of the Robin 123B. This one's actually 40 channel modified systems. But I wrote down every capacitor I wrote down. And the way I would do it, I just clip off the leads and leave the metal things on them and just wrap the capacitor with the mount on the positive and negative, and that's how you solder them. I could do capacitors no problem. It's just the most easiest thing to do. So we're going to swing back to the West Coast in a few minutes. And go back all the way to 310. But yeah, I got in the open, see, on conditions like this. See, 26 is one of the best channels out here. And you can talk to these guys all the time if they're out there. But they're down toward Chattanooga, Tennessee, along down toward Cleveland, Tennessee. They're at least 60 to 70 miles away from me. That's how far they are. Richard is close to me, and Timberwolf is. They're over DeClaire, Tennessee, and Richard is over by Sweetwater, Tennessee, between Painted Rock. And most of those guys close to me, and Bobcat in Spring City, Tennessee. He's the closest to me Bobcat is. And he's on the 4 element Mako beam antenna. So yeah, those are the guys who can hear me better. But Rooster can hear me on some nights on, he hasn't heard me on the beam, but he has heard me on the Quad 5, on the Mako 5000. I could talk to him no problem barefoot on the Quad 5 with the Mako 5000. Some of these guys don't have beams, some do. Let's take it over to Australia. Boy, no conditions tonight. That's it. Conditions are gone, guys. This thing is solid rocking, guys. Okay, let's go check on the conditions. There's the audio thing. Let's run it up a little bit. She's okay. Gotta let her cool off for a while. That's why I run this when I shut it down. When I do the laptop, I take the time set, but I'm getting the microphone cord for this guy here. The one I talked here, this thing here is close to me. And I'm getting it right now, a 20-foot cord, which the other one I had soldered the other night, the 50-foot cord. But this one is fine here. This one's okay. This one's fine. That cord's not bad. But I soldered one a few nights ago because the cord was bad, because it did work some, but it probably went bad because it was over 50-foot long audio jack. That's what happened during the last live stream with the laptop I did. So yeah, that's what I'm saying, guys. Yeah, pretty cool. But let's get like a 20-foot. Guys, still here? What happened? I got knocked off the stream. What I left off, guys? You guys still there? Did you guys got the ridge runner on the radio? Did anyone back? Let me know if I'm working. I'll be right back. I'm good, look. We'll be talking about the shows today. So he's out there tonight. Let's go check conditions. We might be talking about a lot of the shows. So I got them right here, guys. We're talking about the previous conditions. Let's check our steering conditions, see if we can hear them. I'm going back over to G. So yeah, I got cut off the light stream. Sorry about that, but that's what happens. I probably was in front of the camera. We got that piece of tempo on there, you guys seen. This does that on the phone, but when you do this on the camera live stream thing with the computer on it never gets knocked out. It's pretty close to the window out there. And it gets down to the Wi-Fi, no problem. The one with the laptop live streams. And most of them runs the camera phone usually sits right here and it'll be fine. But that's what it does. But our microphone's looking good, so it's still in a good position. I'll keep it right there. And you've seen in my videos that it looks like that, but it's alright. It still gets out pretty good. As long as it's not above 3, you're alright. It's looking alright, pretty good. So it always stays in that position pretty good. Sometimes if you hit your pinky, it will knock it down a little bit. But so far, it looks alright, pretty okay. What was that noise? That's probably the air conditioning kicking on. Yeah, we don't have no all steering stations, but we're pretty, oh, we're gonna get knocked off. Hey, what's up, Mark? St. Chris, UDX 875. We lost the live stream, we're still here. What condition? That's already gone out at 9 o'clock. We had about 20 minutes ago, you guys heard it. I didn't make no DX content except local talk. So who's in the chat tonight? So, okay. What was that noise? Is that a normal sound? I hope that's air conditioning sounds. Is that normal? Sure. See? What's that noise? That's gotta be train. Wow. I hope that was a normal sound. Let me turn this down a little bit. That could be DX conditions. Let's do an audio test. Audio. She's looking good. Calling CQDX. Calling CQDX. 362. Knoxville, Tennessee. Standing by. She's looking good. This thing can handle all this really pretty good. Probably was the static conditions. That happens a lot. Pop. Hey, what's up, 301 North Carolina? CB Radio. You guys, it's dead here. It just died 20 minutes ago. You guys heard that Ridge Runner out there, 505. He's been at least 40 miles away, between about 35 to 40 miles away. He's down to 11 Tennessee. That's what I talked to. Those guys are close to me. And Bobcat and Timberwolf. I think those guys hear him down the game. But I did on the Quad 5. You guys can hear him up there on that radio. You'll hear a lot of them on the Quad 5 tonight. Timberwolf's on. Cool. Let's go say hi to him in a second. I'm going to go say hi to Timberwolf in a minute. He's out there tonight. Breaker 26, Breaker 26. I'm out of Timberwolf. Foxman 362 waving on back from Rock Vegas. Good evening to you out there. This is Foxman 362 up in Rockwood, Tennessee waving. We hear you out there.
I can't
Foxman 362 up in Rockwood, Tennessee. We hear you.
Y'all here, huh? Foxman 362, Hunter Richie. Oh, I thought it was a woman. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to say something bad. Okay, I can't hear him good enough to talk to him. He's over there in Rockwood.
Yeah, you're eating about 5 pounds. That's got to be Bobcat out there. I'm on the quad 5 tonight. I talked to Rich Runner a few minutes ago on the President Grant a few minutes ago. We got a live video going on the live stream this evening, but I hear y'all out there. Let's go get Bobcat. That's Bobcat. Here. Let's talk to someone. Throw them down. I know who that is. That voice familiar is Bobcat. He's at 5 pounds. They're way out there. They're like 30 miles away. Probably conditions are different tonight. That's what it is. Let's see. Lined up right there. We're still going live stream. See anybody in here? Let's try to get Bobcat right now on 26. I know who that is out there. Let me get a good swing on these guys in a minute. I'm going to go back to 310. And then we're going to swing it to 140 degrees. I think he's going to be around 180. I'll grab Bobcat in a minute. He's going to be around 180 degrees. He's going to be around the 180 mark or between 210 the last time I talked to him. It was around like 210 degrees when I talked to Bobcat. We're right on the west side of Spring City. I'm going to get this guy in a minute. Let's get an audio report. Audio. She's looking good. Audio. 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 Looking at 1.1, 1.2 almost. Looking at 1.1, above 1.1. Looking good around there. 1.3, 1.2 right there. We're looking at 1.1, almost 1.2. Boom. We're going to go to 180. I'm going to swing into 180 to this Ursa in a minute. See him up to these guys tonight. Go here, Bobcat, in a minute. I'm going to get right close on him in a minute. There we go. Breaker 2-6, break, break, break. How about a Bobcat? Foxman 362 waving on the flat side. How about a Bobcat out there in Spring City, Tennessee? Breaker 2-6, breaker 2-6, break, break, break. Foxman 362 waving up back up in Rockwood on the President Grant radio. I hear you out there. How about a Bobcat in Spring City, Tennessee? Breaker 2-6, break, break, break. Foxman 362 calling, waving on back. They're way out there. But we had them on the quad 5 minutes ago. We're going to go back to 180. We're at 210 right now. go over there in a minute. I'm gonna swing it around 140. They're gonna be very close to 140. Between 150. We're going over to 140 right now. We're getting close over there right now. We'll hear them in a second. Very quiet out there tonight, guys. You know it. I don't hear them on the beam. They're way out there. It's going to be close to 180. I'm going to go to 150 on the sky. There, Wolf. $170. Go to 180. $190. Right on Chattanooga, Tennessee, almost. Right on the direction to Dayton, Dakota, Tennessee. Right on. 200 degrees. We're right towards Spring City, Tennessee, right on the mark. We're way out there, guys. See if we can make it. Good evening to you. I'm out there, Foxman 362 up in Rockwood, Tennessee. I'm on the flat side out here on the old President Grant with a 2-pill out here. We hear you out there loud and clear. We're pretty close on right now. Let's check all these channels. They're way out there at 1 pound. Let's check what she sounds like. Audio testing 1 2 3. Audio testing 1 2 3. Audio. Audio. I hear 606, 362, Rockwood, Tennessee, waving. They're 90 degrees east. On top. I'm going back to 140 in there. Knoxville's right around that. 90 degrees due east is Knoxville, Tennessee. That sounds like Timberwolf. There's Timberwolf. Nope. 190. It was close right there. We can hear. I hear Timberwolf. Yes, it's true. Mark Sanchez. Yeah, I hear Timberwolf out there. I'm gonna go back around 190 on him. He was close to 180, 190. I'm gonna go to 180. He fits around Declare, Tennessee. It's a little town out there. I hear Timberwolf out there. I hear him on the big Mako 5000 at Promise. I'm gonna get close to, getting close right now. We're going back to 180. So, come on, keep talking to him, Wolf. We need to get a hold of you. It's around 210. Yeah, we gotta get around 210 on Timberwolf. We gotta go. We gotta get 190. Keep talking. Timberwolf, let's go say hi to him and say. Timberwolf's getting about 3 pounds. He's around 3 pounds. He's very close. He's gonna get around 220 degrees. He's gonna be around 220.
You hear that bleed over? I can't. I don't know where it's coming from. It's close.
230.
I tried to trace it down. I couldn't find it.
290, 280, 270, 270 Russ is right here. doing around 210. I'm trying to guess around there. Let's check him out. Good evening time, Timberwolf, Foxman 362, waving on back on the flat side. I'm on the old President Grant with the 2-peel this evening. On the 4-element serial with it out here with the Turner +2. I hear you out there, Timberwolf, way out there. How about Timberwolf, Foxman 362, waving up in Rock Vegas. There's a girl out there, that's over Pikeville, Tennessee. She's over near Pikeville. I can actually hear her over there. Pikeville's on the plateau. We'll go get money. We're talking in a minute, guys. I'm gonna get this in. Audio. She's good. I'm gonna go back to 310. Guys still here? Hold on a second. Someone's out here. Let's go check that up there. See who's out there tonight. Let's go ahead. Let's go see how the Timberwolf right now.
She done went and run the ball off again there, didn't she?
Break 2-6, breaker 2-6, break. How about it? Timberwolf, Foxman 362, waving on back up in Rock Vegas. Where are you out there? How about it, Timberwolf? You out there? Breaker 2-6, break. Foxman 362, waving on back. Good evening time down there in DeClaire, Tennessee. This is Foxman waving on back on the Quad 5. Good evening to you, Sweet Pea, down in Pikeville, Tennessee. We got 5 pounds all the way up here in Rockwood, Tennessee. Foxman 362. We're running on Barefoot Radio on a Quad 5 radio. Quad 5 Top Guns technology, running a Roe King 56 mic. I'm on a Mako V5000 this evening, about 21 feet. I was on my President Grant a while ago. I was on my flat side, but I heard you guys out there way at the distance. But I hear you all out here on the Quad 5 this evening. On the Mako 5000, it sounded good. You're hitting about 5 pounds up here. How about a Timberwolf? You out there? Breaker 2-6. Good evening time out there, Timberwolf. Foxman 362 waving up in Rock Vegas. We hear you loud and clear.
I hear you, Foxman, in that Rock Vegas, no doubt.
Now you're hitting a solid 7 pounds. I heard you on my flat side 15 minutes ago. You were hitting about 3 pounds on my flat side of beam, but now you're slamming about 7 pounds on the Mako V5000, man. I was telling you, did you got some storms down there this evening? We actually did. We got them up in Rockwood today about 3 hours ago. that were coming from the north. We had some lightning strikes. Didn't hit anything on my thing, but we had for about 30 minutes of rain and everything. But we had some storms up here today.
Good Lord, you had yourself a filing on there, man. It's always a pleasure talking to you. Being a Timberwolf in the Badlands.
All right, have a good one, Timberwolf. I talked to Rich Runner about an hour ago on the flat side being. He heard me very well. We're on the live YouTube video gate. I had no Skip contacts. I had Skip came in from Australia about an hour ago, but that was it, and conditions just landed out. We had Melbourne, Australia came on channel 38 a while ago, but that was it. And mostly the West Coast stations are here today, but couldn't get a contact because of conditions. All right, have a good night out there, Timberwolf. Thanks for giving a shout out there. We'll catch you later. All right, have a good night, Timberwolf. Foxman 362, we're out of here. 10-7, we'll catch you later.
Have a good night yourself there, Foxman. We'll catch you later.
Okay, guys. Who's out there tonight? All right, let's put this video back on here. So, let's give a shout out to you guys tonight. Who came in the chat room today. I'm glad we're okay, but we're good. We had some storms early today, so who was talking? Huckleberry. I can hear a couple down here in Tennessee. I'm 5 miles south of Chattanooga, yeah. But I'm telling you, Huckleberry, yeah, they're on channel 26 AM. They're about an hour north of Chattanooga. You'll hear a rooster on this channel, on channel 26. That's the channel you should check out. So that's, yeah, they're out there all the time. But you're in Chattanooga, you're only gonna hear mostly Sleepwalkers on channel 26 in Georgia, and these guys are out there all the time on channel 26. Pretty cool, man. But they're called the Smoky Mouth Skip Chasers. Hooky Eye Berry. Yes, it's true. So I'm just checking who's out here on the chat tonight. Yeah, get on 26 and go talk to those guys. You'll hear them out there all night. Mark Sanquest saying it's a big old catalyst. Brand leaner. Foxton laid the hammer down, scared the skip away. Yeah, they ran out. Sometimes it happens like that. So I'm looking at everybody in the chat tonight. So we're gonna be talking about the shows. Andy came out here today. So yeah, we're about an hour and 46 minutes. We're doing pretty good. I usually will bring out the laptop later when I get the jacks from the microphone, but oops. You guys didn't lose that. Are we still here? That happens. We're good. Let's see, we're just zooming out to our radios. We got that alright, we're good. I kicked that on that tripod, but we're still on the stream. That happens a lot. So we're staying live on the position. Looking good, okay. Everything's okay? That happens a lot. So we straighten the cameras out. We're okay. Looking good. Hey, everybody, anybody hear me? Can anybody see me? I hit my tripod, but we're okay. That happens when I kicked on the foot. I gotta do not to do that the next time. That happens because I hit it on my foot. Let me see where's the microphone left down here. Yeah, over here somewhere. We'll find it later. Yeah, there it is. We'll put that back up there. Are we good? Give me a thumbs up. You guys still see the stream? Let me know if you can still see it. Let me know you guys can see the stream. Yeah. Anybody out there? Let me know. Anybody still here? Let me know. Give me a thumbs up. Is the stream still going? Check the chat. Okay. Looking good, guys. Alright, we're going to be talking about the show today. Yeah, I kicked the foot on that right side of that thing that happens when it slides. It didn't fall down, but we're okay. That was that other one. Pretty cool. Good, we're good. So, alright, these people are still here. So let's check out all the shows tonight. Make sure everything's good. And we'll bring that old Ray Night sticker down here. There we go. So anybody got in good conditions tonight? Yeah, those guys, a rooster out there you saw, 26 a while ago. That's what he's saying. Got all those guys ready to go. So tonight's choice, we're drinking some Deer Park water and RC Cola. You guys seen on the stream tonight. So we got that tinfoil holding up pretty good. So we didn't lose anything on that. So let me take a look at our streams, looking okay. Beautiful. 10:24 in the evening. It shows 10, I think 10:21 on the clock up there. You guys see on the show clock. So we got those radios up there tonight. We can put it right up here close to the 26. So those guys are still talking, and see that's why I'm getting like an S3 noise up there. So that's what you're hearing. S3 noise on the quad 5. That's all we're hearing. So here we're just hearing a lot of clear stuff here. Very clear as well. There you see a drop on that. So we had those straight students came from Australia to see it, and that was pretty cool. And you're a 333 out there. Guy was drunk, guys. You know it. He was drinking on the airways for sure. We know that for sure. We can see that. Pretty good. So we got that thing lined up position. Yep. I always mark them with whiteouts and stuff. Looking good on the tripods. So I kicked it over. That's what happened. We fixed it back up. We're good. And when you get on the live stream for this thing, the camera should be able to line up the cam. You guys see the camera stuff on the OSB software. When I run my brother's camera phone, and it runs the OSB software app inside of it, and it goes right into the laptop when it connects it to it. And you can turn it on inside of it and make those little cool things. You can actually put zoom setups for to get it close to the quad 5, and you can even zoom this thing far away when it zooms up close. When you make it that way on the screen, in the camera app, you can do it inside in the OSB software to make it pinch and zoom on it. You can do that, and it's a lot of stuff you have to do with that kind of stuff. Same thing with beam antenna, but this one actually gets really close when you zoom up, pitching when you get up to right here. When you get up to here. They usually will make this thing zoom up very close with the what do they call it? It's the OSB camera app. It'll make that very close on the OSB software when you go on the live stream. When you pinch it up and it gets this little bigger. I made it like that, and you can do a lot of stuff with that. Pretty good. There we go. And we'll just make sure everything's good. So we'll make sure we're cool. We'll zoom that out a little bit so you guys can see that. So I wasn't on the radio today because I was busy doing that roof. And so far, I think we got our first rain test today. This is like a roof seal you get at Lowe's. It's like black asphalt. It's like a black asphalt type paint, but it's in a 5-gallon jug paint, small can. So I went on the roof yesterday. You use the putty knife to patch where that door where it's at. Not over here to the right side you see it's here, it's the left side you see a while back. And you see it way in the distance. You know where the air conditioner used to be in this house? Still inside the kitchen you guys saw a while back. So we had to patch that on the roof I did yesterday, and the small patcher. It was like it has leaked a while back when I put this kind of balloon type tape. It didn't do that much, but today when I sealed the leak with the black stuff, the roof stuff on part of the door, it did not drip no rain inside it, so I did a good job on it. And I took a lot of hours to work in the heat. I had to stay on the roof to do that, to spread it out. Then on that small type hole leak I spread on the far end, that part of the in the middle of that door thing. It was pretty cool, but that took hours. It's probably going to get some more to do each section of this roof here, but at least I did the right time. This guy must have did it with like all this white silicone when he did. Like this white glue stuff they probably did 30 years ago. So this porch is as old as 1992. And there's a basement down below it like a storage room in here. Either way, guys, you know that. It's supposed to all plywood here and movement type roofing. It's actually a sunroom in here right now. But during the winter it's going to be nice out here. I don't know. Because since that tree that came down back several months ago. So yeah, I put a list of those parts of the Robin 123 that I did the other day on my Facebook. You guys will see that, or on the Facebook group when I wrote them down. I think I got about 95% of the caps right. It's the ones in the Robin you can't see where the label is on near the microphone. I don't even know what that cap is, but I got almost the top caps, the bottom of I got all the bottom caps inside the radio right when I wrote it down. So I wrote them what they were all about. But I'm trying to find out all these caps where you can get them at to put them in the Robin 123B. So yeah. The top one has these, I think, like one cap on the top of it near the transformer, almost close to the transformer, not on the transformer, very close to where, almost close to the antenna jack is, I think is, or almost close to the far right, in the middle of that area. I think it's where the coax is near there, I don't know, the cord, plug cord is near that area, not near that area, it's mostly almost close to the coax above, where it connects to. So yeah, it's got a lot of these caps, see, like 350 bolts in them. They're almost the same as the Comsat 35, but the Comsat 35 has more caps than the Robin does. Yeah. So I just want to let you guys know, I'll let you guys check out a show on Saturday nights. So you already know who it is. So we're also going to make sure everything's good connected. What happened, guys? Are we still here? Did we just got knocked off the stream? I just got reconnected just now. Sorry about that. So what happens out here? But are we back on? So it reconnected. So we're going to talk about Old Radio Night. Don't forget to check out the show. Old Radio Night comes on at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Yeah, it's usually 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. That's when it starts. And that's JT. He's out of South Carolina. Don't forget to check out Old Radio Night on YouTube. And he also goes by this guy here. And don't forget that. We need to make a cool song. You know the AI Outlaw you guys seen the other day? They paused saying, and you're okay now. Okay. This is actually the Uncle Fred Chicken Choker. Don't forget to check him out on Old Radio Night on YouTube. And he's out there on 21.sc in Charleston, South Carolina. Pretty cool. And you'll hear the Uncle Fred Chicken Choker out there once in a while. So I'm talking about, I have an idea for JT out there for Old Radio Night. You know the AI Outlaw thing? He did a video of a popcorn, the Mud Duck Radio it's called. How about AI Outlaw could do something about the Citizen Band of Brothers? That would be quite good. Maybe something like a bluegrass song with it. Like the Citizen Band of Brothers. Something like that. Make it like bluegrass music or something. Or something from the 1950s. But there's a lot of ways they have to fit the perfect song. It just takes time to put the lyrics to. And this is actually, you guys got to get into the 21 Shoutout Wheel on Old Radio Night. So don't forget to check him out. And I want you guys to get into the, when you get out there on 21.c on Old Radio Night, you'll get into the entry of the 21 Shoutout Wheel. Don't forget to check that out. When you get on the last color list of the color, you'll win the stickers. And you'll win a bunch of them. And he's supposed to do some kind of 4K giveaway soon when he gets 4,000 subscribers. You gotta give him a chance to do that. That'll make his channel get better views. And for a 4K giveaway, we should give him a lot more. Give him more like a box or something like radios. A lot more for a 4K giveaway. You gotta do something really good. So check out 21 Shoutout Wheel if you're on Old Radio Night. So 21.c will be great. And I'll tell you about Old Radio Night. He has a radio out there every single night on Saturday nights at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And he's called Old Radio Night out of Charleston, South Carolina. He's got those cool radios from the 1990s through the 80s and the early 2000s and through the 70s and the 60s and 50s too. He had that one of those cool radios of the Galaxy Saturn from the 1990, early 1990s, mid 90s. That was a beautiful radio I saw. It was an awesome radio. It looks just like one of those RCI 2950s of the display, and that's what it looks like. But he had some great shows, so check him out and subscribe to his channel, hit a like, and if you say hi to him, he'll get you in the 21 Shoutout Wheel and get your channel out there. So check out Old Radio Night Saturday nights at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. He's over in Charleston, South Carolina. Tell him the Foxman sent you over there. Yeah. I usually would do a long live stream, but tonight I'm glad I didn't do one of those laptop live streams when the conditions are good. I usually will do that, then we get Radio of the Week, man. And I'll tell you what happened on Facebook Marketplace. I saw this guy wouldn't let me go and let me chat anymore, but I can still see the Marketplace ad. There's an ad for a President Madison radio going for $200 best offer. It used to be $150 best offer. He changed his mind to $250, $200 or best offer. It's on Facebook Marketplace out of Cookeville, Tennessee. I was trying to get him trying to knock it down to $125 or not, but no, I did not do that. But yeah, then I'm telling you, I was trying to figure out, but I said it was, is it edible? And he said yes, and that was it. And he just didn't want me to chat in the Facebook Marketplace. You guys should check out Facebook Marketplace. Go look it up. The President Madison for $200 in Cookeville, Tennessee. It's a beautiful radio. It works, but you could have it on Tuesday. But me, I'm pretty busy sometimes, Mark. So now I'm gonna be like new all rated, right? It's kind of different. But sometimes I'm usually out there when the stream is. Today I couldn't go on the radio because we had thunderstorms. Came in from the north today. It was bad, okay? We didn't, lucky our antennas got blown down or nothing, but it was like a little small line of thunderstorms coming from the north. But Crossville took the worst thunderstorms today. It was daytime heating, and we had lightning to the north. It was up to the, see where my antenna points due north, the plateau is that direction. There's plateaus going from the west, here on my west side of the beam, and 310 degrees and all that stuff. But the plateau is due north too, and it's around on both sides, but it's on the part of the edge of it. What I saw today, I went to go get my chicken eggs before the storms came around. I think around 4 o'clock this evening, almost 5 or between 7. I went out there, then I saw this lightning to the north coming from the south, and it was like a circle like lightning, like a circle shape. Then it was struck to the ground outside. Up what it looked like it was like 8 to 10 miles away. I could see it running in the house, coming on the back porch here. So I was getting out of the day. Then earlier today, my mom said the lightning was red over to the west, or something. It hit a big flash, but it didn't hit my antennas. It probably hit one of those trees or hit Mount Roosevelt. Mount Roosevelt is about 1 mile away from here, to the west. So I only will do live shows when I want to do, when the condition's good. It depends. I will not go on during thunderstorms. That's what I don't do, because you have to understand it. I usually will do live stream shows to do those things. I usually will put it out there, but I'm gonna get that microphone cord to get this thing going soon. You guys know that. That's what happened a few nights ago when you guys you only could hear the microphone to the left side. It was the wireless microphone you heard, the big little red mic you saw. But what happened with one of my microphone jacks went bad. Not this one. It's pretty good. They do go bad when you move the cords a lot. So this cord I have here, it's like for the microphone, it's like a good 25 feet. It's a Radio Shack type one. It's in good condition. The other one was a cheap Chinese one, but I bought a cheap one during a few days ago. It should be here soon, and I'll be able to do that with this on the air. It'll be quite good because I'm running one sound card to the laptop. It's one of those cool little sound cards. It does pretty good, and as long as you keep it on the meters between 20 minus 20 between minus 12 on your audio, and usually it will work that way too on OSB software. It's pretty cool. I usually will do the live streams when I go out there, feel like it, when it's not bad weather, but when conditions are good on the radio, I usually will jump. If we get conditions on the radio, I usually will bring a live stream when I get out there, even on here too. I usually will do that. But most I've been doing a lot of live streams on OAS. It's pretty cool. But usually I will do that when we get conditions. I will get on live stream with this computer thing, with this phone here, or the one on the computer thing I like to do because it sounds really good on it. But this thing sounds different from when you hear it on the computer. But yeah, we're doing pretty good on this. At least the microphone is tuned right. At least it's pretty good on this side. Because you don't want to hit your pinky on like that. As long as it's in that position, you're okay. So she's doing okay. So, also don't forget to check out 390 Wagmaster. We'll make sure we get that out there. We'll put that UDX radio. This is actually UDX Pride Month, guys. Pride Month is the month of September, and I'm sure 390 is watching our channel tonight. So, everybody get to check out 390 Wagmaster on YouTube, and he's out there on YouTube. He does a lot of live streams, and this is it. Don't forget to check out 390 Wagmaster out of YouTube. He's the owner of United Delta X-Ray out of Salt Lake City, Utah. His name is Mike, and he goes out there on the airwaves. He does live streams on Thursday nights at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 7 o'clock Mountain Daylight Time, and 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific Time, and mostly, I'm trying to see, 8 o'clock, I think it's 8 o'clock Central Daylight Time, that's right, and Atlantic Time would be at least 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. For the Eskimos and Hawaiian girls that live in Hawaiian Islands, would be at least 6 o'clock it'll be at least 5 o'clock p.m. for those people out there. So if you guys in Hawaiian Islands are watching this show, get your barbecue ready to go. And get them Hulu girls out in Hawaiian Islands. Sit on the beach. Watch 390 Wagmaster in Hawaiian Islands with your big Hawaiian shirts. And tell them we'll be on the Sea Radio talking on Skip with you on Thursday nights. Check them out. And his Thursday nights, his live stream comes out there at those times. Sometimes once in a while. And if you want a United Delta X-ray number, and those people in Alaska, in the Pioneer up there, we want some people in Alaska to start having some. We want some Alaskans be part of the United Delta X-ray. We want some Alaskans out there so we can talk to them and see what's going on, conditions up the Northern Lights and the Arctic. Would be cool. Too bad I can't get the ones down in Antarctica right now. So this is his QSL card, pretty beautiful, and make sure you check that out. Pretty good. So hold on, and make sure if you want a United Delta X-ray number, this is where he'll send you a bunch of UDX logo cards. I wish I had tons of these things. I wish I had lots of these and already night stickers. When I go out to places, I can stick them on the wall and get it at those certain areas, and everybody will come into Sea Radio World, and they'll be able to see how it will spread all over the whole United States. I'm telling you, we need to have a bunch of stickers to stick them at some places like this, and already night stickers like the Eiffel Tower, Statue of Liberty, the whole famous places, national parks, either some places in Native American land, who knows. But if you're at your local truck gas station, you can stick one of these on their walls there. Then you get it out there. You got it, and if you're out by the interstate, that will get the Sea Radio's radio going. We need to have some stickers have Sea Radios on these things, like the traditional radios, like the ones we have now, even the Quad 5, and mostly the basic radios like the Cobra 29s. We need to have some decal stickers so we can stick those on there, and people say Sea Radio. When they see Sea Radio, we need to have a UDX sticker next to a Sea Radio with one of these, with a UDX sticker with a Sea Radio on it. That'll be awesome. Then people will get into it. So don't forget to check out, if you want a United Delta X-ray number, don't forget to email Wagmaster, udxcbradio@yahoo.com, udxcbradio@yahoo.com, and make sure you email him if you want that UDX number, and he'll tell you if it's edible. He'll let you know it's edible. If it's not edible, he'll let you know it's not edible. And he'll send you a bunch of these stickers and those QSL cards, stuff like that, when you start out. And if you want to send some snail mail to him, QSL cards, Sea Radio stuff, stereo stuff, either way, we'll make sure that we'll get that out there. We'll do that. We'll put that back here for a minute. Okay. What we don't. There we go. Look cool. Alright, we're good. We're good. We got it. So, if you want to send some mail to Wagmaster, 390 Wagmaster, UDX 390, if you want to send something to him, we'll put it out here in a second. Make sure you send Sea Radio stuff to him, maybe stereo equipment, stuff like that, and mostly QSL cards. If you want to send some tools, he'll put that out there on his video, on his viewer mail out there, and he'll let you know. So make it out to him, and we'll make sure to put that on the screen. 390 Wagmaster, make it out to him. P.O. Box 9223, Salt Lake City, Utah 84109. We'll repeat it again. 390 Wagmasters, make it out to him. P.O. Box 9223, Salt Lake City, Utah 84109. And you guys know what happened in Utah during this week. I'm so sorry what happened to that state. I know exactly where it was. My mom's been to Orem before down when she got some stuff down there. They usually have a lot of manufactured stuff down there. Yeah, they do have like air conditioned parts and stuff like that. You guys saw what happened during this. It's been a bad week in America. it's kind of crazy either way. As long as we have C radios, we're pretty cool guys. We're pretty awesome. We can talk about all that on the radio if you want, and not if we're not on the live stream, that'd be good. But you guys saw all that stuff. It's kind of local crazy stuff. You guys know that. But yeah, it's just like what happened, all that. But it was on for days. But I actually got to witness something in history on the radio. I didn't record it on the airwaves on this channel. I was on my Quad 5 Top Guns technology, and I heard about the first part, what happened. The first part was on the thing, and they said he was fighting for his life and stuff like that for at least an hour or so. I was on channel 38 on Lower Side. There was some guy in California. I don't know who it was. I don't know if you heard it out there on last Wednesday. It was last Wednesday when it happened, and he was telling everybody, and everybody was playing all these kind of jam things on there, and he was telling the California. I don't know if you guys heard it. If you were out there on 38 last Wednesday, I don't know if you guys remember. It was from the West Coast, I heard, and I was checking the conditions, and the guy says, "Can we have a moment's silence? What happened?" And for a prayer on stuff, they were saying they wanted to have a moment's silence on the radio. Some guy was talking out there, and they talk about the guy's name and all that stuff. It was out here on 38 last Wednesday. I heard it. Now, I just want to let you guys, I didn't record it, but if you guys heard it on 38 last week, let me know you heard that guy out there. I don't know who his call sign was, but he was in California. It could have been, it sounded like the guy from Grass Valley, California. It could have been him the way I heard it. I recognized that voice. I heard him. It could have been him. The Grass Valley, California. It could have been him out there. And he was telling people out there, can we just have a moment's silence, please? Because what happened. And when I found out, and I went to go check my local TV and see if it was real, and it was real. And he was not wrong about it. He was telling the truth on the radio about it. What happened, guys. So, how you guys doing tonight? So, we're going to talk about some other stuff out here. And we're going to talk about OTR tonight. And we're going to talk about that. Because after O-Radio night, we've done 390 Wagmaster. And we're going to be talking about that in a minute. But we'll look at the QSL cards and we'll talk about O2 Radio Network. If you guys would love to donate some QSL cards. And tell Goldie I haven't got his QSL cards yet. The sticker he's supposed to send them out. I haven't gotten it during all week. He sent them out there to me. And I haven't got them in the mail yet. Maybe he sent it to 390 Wagmaster. It's the one with the Hogtown Roundup. It was. What it was. The stickers look like the skull things. I haven't got one of those yet. And he was supposed to send one in the mail last week. I think it was about 2 weeks ago. I haven't got them here in Tennessee yet. So I haven't received them. Hey, what's up, Jungle Joe? Good evening to you out there. UDX 791 Golf Pilots. He's watching this show. I'm just sitting out here tonight. I haven't been on the stream because I was working on the roof yesterday, helping out, sealing some leaks and all that. And I got 2 burn barrels now. But yeah, we had some storms area this evening. That's why I wasn't on the radio this evening. We had some pop-up thunderstorms in Tennessee. There was some bad lightning, okay? Lightning hit up on the plateau. Some were pretty close to my house. It didn't hit the antennas. Were cool. I had my antennas disconnected. I disconnected the antennas before the storms came. For a few minutes later, they were to the north coming from the south. But Crossville took the worst of it. The storms during, they had a severe thunderstorm warning earlier today, and it had south. But it missed my area. But they had this little pop-up storm all the way to west side Knoxville out in my area here. So we had some light. We had lightning to the north. I saw some out there. I ran the house, saw white lightning out there too. And also, my mom saw red lightning after at least about 20 minutes later. It hit really somewhere. Probably could have hit up there on the mountain with those towers up there. So I'll show you guys the QSL cards. This is one of the coolest QSL cards. Cowboy made this a while back, and this is awesome. This is the Cowboy UDX 357. Imagine we have holographic QSL cards if someone made one of these out of holographic stuff or digital images on it and moves around and you have one of these in your hand. That'd be awesome. Yeah, I believe there will be more of this. But the paper QSL cards are pretty good. These will be always with me no matter what. No matter what, these will last a long time. So this is the Cowboy UDX 357 in California, San Jose, California. He monitors those channel 19, 23, and 38 lower sideband. He's called the Ranger Treetop 1. And he's on a Cobra 29. He's also on a Cobra 2000. He goes like that. He's got those Jamaican colors of a cowboy out wild, wild west. That's all the things he does. He's got the buffalo. He's got the guy there. And he's got the horses. So, this is what he did. I like the way he did this QSL card. I think Wagmaster got these little orange ideas from that. I think they took some of this and used some of this and put it into that. He got the orange idea from here. It looks like almost like that. So this is his QSL card, UDX 357, the Cowboy. Check him out there on YouTube. Look him up, and you'll see some of his videos. Tell him Foxman sent you there. We'd love to get the site back on the air. We need to get a website, have forums in it. I want like a free homepage. Someone needs to do a free homepage. Doesn't cost nothing. It needs to have forums in it, and maybe they'll make a UDXT radio type website. Someone needs to do it. Also, this is what the contact I made back last December. That was on the Cobra 139. You guys know it. And this was a beautiful QSL card. And I wish we had more cards like this. He did pretty good. Cool. That's pretty cool, Jungle Joe. You got a QSL card? Oh, yeah. So, I'm surprised Stevie Lounge 21 hasn't done a live stream so far. You guys know that. So, we'll talk about him later tonight. So, cool QSL card. I have every QSL card that's been sent to me since 1977. That was the year my parents went on a date during the month of Star Wars. That was the month my mom went on my dad's blind date on the C radio. That met over the C radio that went on a blind date to see the New Hope Star Wars back in 1977. That was it. And the original envelopes, great collected, old school ones. Most people now prefer the digital online cards, like the vintage best. Yeah, the digital onlines. I do have some videos of my time. My kids, I have 1,000. Cool. You got any things like tropical type QSL cards from different places that have cool palm trees on them? I think one thing they have done a QSL card with radio telescopes. Astronomy type QSL card. That'd be quite good, like outer space stuff. You know what kind of QSL card we need to have? Something with Mars on it. With a C radio on it. That'd be awesome. Something we need something like that. So that'd be good. So, sure it was good. So this is what Cowboy sent me a while back last year. It's a Christmas card for him. It was one of his. And this is one he got. This is the one I got from Cowboy a while back with this Christmas card. That's what he sent me. This one right here, guys. UDX 357. It's some Hallmark card or something like that. Pretty cool. So yeah, that was pretty cool. That was their Christmas. I don't get a lot of Christmas gifts during that year, but if you guys want to donate radios for Christmas, let me know, or some boxes. Pretty awesome. So we got I forgot to show all 21's type stickers. So if you want to email UDX Oreo Night, this is actually his email address, Oreo Night, Dirty Diaper 21. If you want to send some C-Radio stuff, let them know. Fox Institute there. Pretty cool. And this is some stickers he sent me a while back. This is 21 Brotherhood. This is a pretty nice one he did. We have some of that. Pretty nice. And this is from DX Empire. That's that one his things. That's DX Empire. I think that's Bernhard Trucking. That's him. And that's the original social network. You want to be that guy in the truck right there on the far left. Not those guys in those things. That's what it'll be like every time when it happens. Trust me. If you had C radios, you guys know it'll be the best thing in your life to have. It's really cool. With old school. And that's it. I'm just telling you guys, it's pretty cool. So this is DX Empire, but this is him right here. This is 21 seen a while back. Pretty cool cards. Stickers. Pretty good. So that's great. And this is DX Dirty Diaper 21. This is DX Empire sticker that made for Dirty Diaper 21. Pretty cool. With the skull. It's like the Jolly Jolly Roger. And I'm talking the Jack Sparrow type thing. Yeah, you'd be like your Captain Blackbeard with this thing. But this is actually Dirty Diaper 21 DX Empire. So he made this a while back. Pretty cool card. Pretty cool thing. But most of those people in the Caribbean would use that. Pretty cool. So let's see what Jungle Joe was saying. I saw it in there a second ago. He was talking about yeah, they was serious. That's what it did. He says he was when he was 13. When I was 13, I got my first QSL card in 1970 from an AM station. I worked in Louisiana, and his handle was shortchanged. I still have in the original envelope. Those are the coolest QSL cards that you have. It's like collecting baseball cards. That's what they remind me of. But yeah, and this is one called Citizen Z Brad. This is UDX 59. And I heard that it was actually, I thought I heard Utah. It was actually Huntington Beach, California when I first turned on the live stream today. So, this is UDX 59 Zoo out of Salt Lake City, Utah. Brad out there. He's out there in the valleys. That's where he's at. West of Salt Lake City. That's where he's at. I know exactly where that is. UDX 59 Zoo, Citizen Z Brad. B-Rad, that's what I'm saying. And this is the stuff he made a while back. He's the art department graphics guy. And this is what he made. And I think there's going to be another UDX type logo soon. This is the one we started out with. And I'll tell you, Wagmaster said something in the chat. I think he was telling, and he said it on in the comments. I think it was is one of the things, or he said it out there on the air on last live stream he did last time. He says we have like 197 UDX members now. That's what he said out there on the community forums. I think it is. And this is his art department. It's pretty cool. But I'm telling you like that. Pretty cool, guys. So I saw some of that videos of Jungle Joe today. Yeah, what happened every day on the Triple Nickel, I didn't got no contacts. I heard stations from Panama and parts of South America. It was actually the Netherlands Antilles, north of Venezuela, on an island out there. That's what I heard. That was that lady you heard 7th Division. Not 17 Division. 7th Division it was, I think it was. So this is Brad out there. Pretty cool out there, Salt Lake City, Utah. Nice QSL car. I like these things too. So Jungle Joe's been out there today. He must have had some weak conditions. It's the way the sun's happening. And then you heard those guys in Australia tonight, 333 out there. He got drunk out there. He's alright. Then he was getting kind of overrated about women and guys. You guys saw that stuff on the live stream. That was pretty hilarious. That was some popcorn action, okay? But it was in the morning time in Australia, waking up, drinking a beer at 4 o'clock. What time it was? Probably was like, trying to figure it out. It probably was like 10 o'clock in the morning there, around like that. Who drinks a beer in the morning that early? You guys see that Back to the Future card? I actually looked that up. I found that on Facebook. It's one of these. You could print out, which I put it out there on. I gave it to 2112 a while back. This is actually when you put some tape together, put it together, and it makes it look like that. I had to take a number of times to get it right, but everything looks pretty good. And you got that card that flies to the screen like that. Pretty good. So those little paper things, I wish we could make some out of. They have some for Smokey the Band you can get. Yeah, you can actually do that. Pretty cool. So who's in the chat right now? I just saw someone chatting right now. So I have talked to those ions many times. There is a Dutch guy who has a good station there. There was a lady out there today, and you heard it on the radio on Triple Nickel on 2755. That was the Mako V5000, and I was just running barefoot on this radio. You can find one of these on Bob's CB Radio Shop, but it's not the 90 watt one or the 100 watt one. It's actually the 50 to 40 watt one. You got to go look at CB Tricks, and you'll find this Quad 5, the original one, on there. All the stuff on there about it, and the 11 meter mod. That's the ray I have. You just have to go into CB Tricks, go into Top Guns Technology, and you'll find it in there, and you'll see this radio. That's the ray I have right here. That's the one before they switch over to the 90 to 100 watt version back in 2023. But I just got it during the point before he switched out the newer version. For 2-3 weeks later when it happened. This is a 2017 model, the one on the top. So I bought it from Bob's CB Shop for like $200, between $300 back then, until they jacked it up to $400 for the new version, which is still the same price since 2023. That's the 90 watt, 100 watt version. That's the one Jed actually has. That's like the second version of the Quad 5 I have. There have only been 3 versions of it. So that's the third version of the Quad 5 Top Gun, the second version of the Quad 5 Top Guns technology. So, Jungle Joe, I'm telling you, UDX 791, have you been making contacts all day? Conditions not been all that great here, but I was trying to get to Australia. Maybe there were too many stations on each other. I probably got in that time. But sorry, we had some storms today. I was gonna go on the radio until that came in. We're a bad storm today. But yeah, and I'm sure you see my Robin 123B. It's in the background. You can't see it. I don't know if you guys can see it right here. Let me flip the camera. We can take a look. If you guys see a little bit of it, if you guys get a glimpse. I don't know if you guys see it. Let's see how to face the camera. And there you guys, you can see it. So there's the Robin 123B right there to the left here. That's our Robin 123B right here. That one right there you see right there. That's the 40 channel modified one. And the other one is the Concept 35 over there to that direction there you pointed. You guys see the two. That tempo on the wall is reflecting all that signal. That's what's keeping my Wi-Fi connection going. And on the side of the tripod for this cell phone thing on the regular DSL internet. That's what I'm doing. And mostly, I do that with the camera phone too. But this actually helps a lot. This one needs fixing. You guys know this one here. This needs some fixing right here, guys. This one needs some fixing. You guys know about that. You saw the video on that. That one I got for $67. It came to $73 total when I got that radio, and I got it all for free from doing phone farming. The Robin 123B, yes. The other one, I had to pay my own money to get that one right there back 3 years ago, the Comset 35, which still needs repairs. It doesn't have, it turns on, does everything, it transmits, but you can't hear receive on it. You don't hear receive on it, and you don't hear transmit on other radios. I tried that. It probably needs a different kind of mic, or probably the caps need replaced. But yeah, you guys seen that video. It's still all original. And I have the schematic. I have the photo facts of the schematic for this one here. I have the whole entire page. I bought it for like 10 to 15 bucks. I think it was like 10 to 5 bucks or $8. It's a printout of the photo facts. Got it off eBay a while back. It has 3 sheets and it has a bonus sheet. It has everything about this radio here. This one right here, you guys see here. I only have this manual. I'll show you. I'll show you in a second. We got our UDX member book. That is a United Delta X-ray book right here, guys. It's in here. All the members are in here. I have here. Everyone on the list in here. And let me show you that here. This is the one I got off CB Tricks. That's the Robin 123B. That's the only one I could find on the internet. It doesn't have the list of the capacitors. They don't. Which this manual needs to be rewrite. And someone should get the list of everyone. I only got 95% of it. So that's all it is. But it's on CB Tricks. You guys can go get it and print it out for free. And that's what I'm saying. So that's what we have here tonight. And you guys see out there in the background there, my Cobra 139 caps are right there. You guys can see. Let me flip this back so you guys look at the radios. I'll show you in a second. So you guys saw that there tonight. That run the map on the background below, yeah. So I gave you guys a look at the glimpse of that thing. So I gave you guys a look at it. We got the flux here too, but it's pretty good. But this is my original capacitor kits for the ones I got from Contact Mike's a while back, a few months ago. This is the one that goes to that base station. That's all I have to get someone to do all these and get the crystals going and working for those 35 crystals down to 31. This is all the caps for it. I got that from Contact Mike's a while back. So it's still here. You guys seen that. So I do have those. So yeah, I'm telling you, you guys need to go check out these things on eBay where they're selling Madisons. There's some with free band channels on them. Because I like the ones that have free band channels, like the the 27 megahertz channel. And I think 3 weeks ago, I think about 2 weeks ago, about a couple days ago, I talked to guys some on 26 megahertz on this radio, and it was actually down around channel 40 or somewhere around down 23, somewhere around that area. And there was a guy testing his ICOM 7300 on the radio on 26 megahertz on C radio band. And on my Mako 5000, I did a radio check to give him a check on it. He was 60 miles away, all the way to Cleveland, Tennessee. He heard me very quite well. His was like 7 to 5 pounds, and he heard me very quite well. I didn't record it, but it was on 26 megahertz when I went down below one channel band on the system, and he was coming really good. And I made a contact on there back a few nights ago when I did that during the day, during the evening hours. Yeah, around the early evening hours. So we're going to talk about this channels here tonight. So who's came in the chat right now? We got 2 hours and 29 minutes. Yeah, we're some great radios. Yep. So I'm letting everybody chat here tonight. So don't forget to check out the Old 2 Radio Network. Comes on Saturday nights, 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. I think 8 o'clock Pacific Daylight Time. 7 o'clock Hawaiian and Alaska time for the Eskimo and the Hulu girls that are dancing on the beach at that hour on Saturday night. And also, for our time, will be 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the Old 2 Radio Network. This channel called Bozo Control. And also, for those people in Chicagoland, it will be released 10 o'clock p.m. for Chicagoland and Nashville, Tennessee. And also for those people down in New Orleans land. And also the people who live in the Rocky Mountains in Salt Lake City, Utah, Denver, Colorado, El Paso, Texas, Western Nebraska, and up in Alberta, Canada would be released 9 o'clock Mountain Daylight Time. So you guys know we're going to be changing time zone, changing clock soon. By November 2nd, I think it is. We'll be changed at least an hour behind. So keep it on that. So get ahead of that before it happens. So keep that marker in the dial. November 2nd, we'll be changing times during in 3 months from now. I think 2 months from now. So right now we're doing Halloween stuff coming up next month. And I have a great idea. I saw this jack-o'-lantern on Facebook. You can get one of these plastic jack-o'-lanterns and get one of these solar lamps and just glue it, and it'll make like a glowing jack-o'-lantern. Well, we don't have any Halloween stuff. We got these purple lights I got last year from Lowe's, and it turns on. I don't have any Halloween decorations for this radio yet. We'll love to get some of that for this thing for September. But I don't know about Christmas. I don't know, but we have to decorate. Yeah, I had the Christmas lights for the Code 139 I did last year. Maybe we'll do it on this radio. I don't know. So don't forget to check out the O2 Radio Network. We just saw these two radios just now in the background. You saw back there when I showed you on camera. So this is what it means by O2 Radio Network. So Dennis actually like this who's watching. So let me give you a flip backwards if we're watching. These are what mean two radios look like in the background. So these are the ones right here you see right here. Let me go right here. Right here, this is one here. This is the one you guys want this kind of stuff. That's the Robin 123B 40 channel modified system. This is what O2 Radio Network means by that. I know it looks back mirror on the back thing. See, that's why it's different like this. See, that's kind of cool, like that. See, that's what they do when they back mirror. When you get it on front camera, see, it's backwards. See, if you have, that's what it does on this back mirror side. So that's O2 Radio Network. That's what it means. We'll show you in a second. This is what it means. O2 Radio Network means this radio and the ComSat 35 right here. That's what the O2 Network. What these radios are. Those are two radios from the 50s and 60s. Those ones from the 1970s. Yeah, they are actually from the 70s. I think the one's actually from 1976 is the other one, and the other one's from, I don't know what the ComSat, these came out in 75. They were actually from 1975. That's what they are. I'd love to get those working, and I also have an Inco type radio. An Inco 740 it was, 730 it is. I have one of those radios, which it needs working. It's an old one from the 1960s, early 60 type radio. That's probably the oldest radio I have in this house. An old one from the 1960s. That's probably the only vintage thing I have compared to the other ones. The only ones I have are mostly 1970s and 80s and 90s and on up. And most of that's the only thing. The oldest radio I have in this house is mostly from the 1960s. That's what I have. So, especially the Inco type radio. It just needs a capacitor repair. It needs one of those round things repair, and plus either way, it needs a lot of work on that. But it still works okay, but it needs recapping and stuff like that. But you guys seen the video a while back. Because when I did it, when I transmitted one, it burned out one of these circle things when it smoked up. And that's what it did when I didn't ran the antenna, because I was trying to get my voice out to hear myself. and it had problems before, but it needs repairs definitely. It still works okay. It still got its tubes in it still. It's like a giant toaster type radio, pretty small, and it hooks the antenna right goes up in the air. So don't forget to check out the O2 Radio Network Bozo Control out there in Fresno, California. We heard 1017 out there tonight on channel 38. It was 1017, and we heard him out there. Dennis Tower Power. He was out there. I heard him. I had him on the video game, which I didn't make no context. But we heard him on this radio today, or it could have been on the Quad 5 I heard earlier today. Probably didn't hear him on this radio, but I heard him out there earlier today before I got on there before we had the storms. So don't forget to check out the O2 Radio Network, 27.085, channel 11 AM in Fresno, California. Be out there on the airwaves. Don't forget to check out Bozo Control out there in Radio Land. He does those two radios from the Robin 123Bs, the ComSat 35s, ComSat 25s. Those are the Lafayette type radios. And he does the Cobra Cam 88s. He does all those things from the O2 Radio Network. And don't forget to check it out. Keep it on that down. And also they got that World Radio Labs, the Hustler, Joe that talks on. And you got that famous man Harvey that repairs these two radios like anything. And he's got those Brown and Golden Eagles, the Brown and Golden Beagles, and all that stuff. And then sometimes you get to hear those Mark 4s out there, and Mark 3s, and Mark 4s. I love that Mark 4. But also, you get to see those DAC 10s once in a while, or DAC 9s. But the DAC 10 I actually like. It was one of those cool radios you see on the O2 Radio Network when you get to see it. And you got the general radio telephones, the general electronics, the T-Berries, and all those things. And the Johnson Messenger 1s and 2s and 3s and the 200, and that's what it is. The Messenger 223, that's a cool radio. And you got 4 different Robins out there, like the Robin 240 through 240 B, I think 240, 240D. It looks like a 40 channel LED display, and it's a yellow Robin. I also get those 2 green Robins, like the 123B, and the one with the 123, the regular 123 type radio. I think it is. I think I'm pretty quite right. Yeah. The 123B radio you see out there, the Robin. And the one with the green eye tube is actually the Robin 123. Either way, that's what it is. And that's where you get to hear them. And you get those kind of radios you see all the time on the O2 Radio Network. And you get the Demico satellites out there too. You get to see them out there in the O2 Radio. Unique radios from the 50s and 60s and 70s. And lots more. Check out one of the best shows on the planet Earth is Bozo Control on YouTube, 27.085, channel 11. If you can't get yourself check on the C Radio, 2 Radio, go say hi Dennis Thompson in the chat room on Bozo Control, and he'll get you appreciated out there. He's out there in Fresno, California every night on Saturday nights, 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and you'll appreciate from the Fox fan from over Tennessee. OTR, the O2 Radio Network. Keep it on that dial, and you'll be appreciated the flowers. So this is his website. If you want to go check out the O2Radio.net. This is his net. That's O2 Radio Network, and you'll be able to see that out there in Radio Land. And he's got a cool archive up there. Go look at the stuff on the top. Those things, live show archives, rig database. The rig database is pretty cool. You should check it all out right there in the archives. He's got that giant tube in there too. So, and also Rooster does a lot of these things once in a while, but if he's out there, you'll know. And if you guys want to buy from Rooster, see me, tell him Fox. I talk to him most of the time when he's out there. He's been out there the last 3 nights, and he comes out there once in a while. He's got radios to sell, but and he was talking about a tree he got get out of his area, but mostly he got blocked and got his power knocked out. But yeah, but he came out there back there a few days ago. Yeah, and he was on the radio last time I talked to him off live stream. So check out Rooster's CB radio connection. And I talked to this guy 60 miles away. He does sell radios. That's his phone number if you want to text him. Let him know the Foxman sent you. And he's got that Comset 25. He also does a Comset 35. He has. Check out Rooster's C-Radio Connection. There's a show called 2 Radio Night he does once in a while on Saturday nights, on Friday nights at 8 o'clock p.m. My time goes on till 9 o'clock. That's his time. And they get to check in their tube radios all over Tennessee, in East Tennessee. And you'll hear those guys. Sometimes some don't use tube radios, and they're out there in skip land, and they get to hear him on the tube radio. But check out 2 Radio Night on Rooster's C-Radio Connection. And he does it on Fridays once in a while on 8 o'clock p.m. If he's not out there, and sometimes he does the channel 26, the Smoke Out Skip Chasers. He's also on channel 8, and this is actually on channel 18 for 2 Radio Night. That's what he does. And also he's on channel 26 a.m. He's also on channel 18, and he's also on channel 24. Rooster's out there, you hear him. But mostly you'll hear him on 26 once in a while. And he does live streams on channel 26 once in a while on Rooster C-Radio Connection. Check him out. Rooster C-Radio Connection out there in YouTube. And he's over in Cleveland, Tennessee, in Eastern Tennessee, about 60 miles from me. And you guys have heard him on the live stream many times, so pretty cool guy. So if you guys want to buy stuff from him, we're going to make sure you guys get that out there. So if you guys want to buy some C-Radio stuff from Rooster, and go check out his website, roostercb.com. These are stuff he sells. There's other stuff besides sells. Check out his website if you want to buy stuff from him. All C-Radio related. Roostercb.com. So check it out if you're out there. His website, he's out over in East Tennessee, out there. And you guys will appreciate it. He's got a lot of great things. And check out Appalachian Electronics. Also check out Copper Electronics. And check it out Wilcott Radio. And check out DX Engineering. Check out other things like that. And check out Henry Outlet, but mostly check out Copper Electronics. Check out Wilcott Radio. If you want to buy an get one of those beam antennas for C radios, check it all out. And if you want to get the cheapest way, go look at Wally World in there too. But make sure you check out Copper Electronics, Wilcott Radio, the whole 9 yards of DX Engineering. So Antonio Foxman sent you there. And if you guys are in the Knoxville area, go check out Appalachian Electronics. A guy named Jersey that repairs C radios. So he's in that area. So make sure you guys check that out. Appalachian Electronics. Look it up on Facebook. He's about 30 miles from me. That's the only guy who can repair radios and stuff. So if you guys are in the Tennessee area, say Jersey and tell the owner, say hi to him from Foxman. Maybe he could do my radio for free, who knows. So wish we had a KSL card sticker for him, but and I'll give you guys where the location is. We'll give you that out there. I'll pull this off the wall in a second. We'll give you a second in a minute. We'll show you in a second. And it'll be this one right here. But I got it right here, guys. So, and there's an email address if you want to email them. So I hope this is their original email, but I have the original email address a while back if it still works. So check that out. That's my closest CB repair shop. But I can't get over to the plateaus and all that stuff. I'm not mostly there all the time, but they're about 35 miles away from me, about 40 miles away. This is the place you can get your radios repaired. You guys can talk to Rooster ring either way. I wish you had a CB repair shop out here in Rockwood. It'd be nice. So this is the place. Check it out when you go here. It's out by the TVA in Knoxville. And that is the place. Appalachian Electronics. CB. This is the area. Off at Interstate 40. Check them out. They do radio repairs. They sell new radios, old school ones, you name it. There's a guy named Jersey that does it. But I heard from people told me a while back that he's a professional. I think they're on channel 14, that's where they're at. So yeah, I think they're on channel 14, but anyway guys, I think Avalanche Electronics is on channel 14. If you're on channel 14, if you're on channel 14 in that area about 30 miles away from it, or they hear you on the interstate, they go on channel 14 AM. That's where you get a hold of Avalanche Electronics on the airways if they're out there. True. But if you guys are in that Knoxville area, near that coast area, make sure you check channel 14. Maybe you can get a shout out to Avalanche Electronics, see if they can hear you. Maybe they'll be out there. There's a guy named Jersey out there. But I've seen some of my videos to him on my radio skip to Avalanche Electronics. They're on Facebook, so you can check them out. So we're going to be talking about somebody tonight. This guy needs a lot of views, and we're going to give him a lot of likes to him. You know who it is. It's the guy in Missouri. So check out Highlander 498 Interactive Video Gates. Highlander 498 Interactive Video Gates on YouTube. And let me see. Trying to look at what it goes by. And he goes by Highlander. On his YouTube channel, it goes by Highlander UDX 498 on YouTube. So he also goes by Highlander 498 Interactive Video Gates. So check him out. His name is John Juliet Oscar Hotel November out of St. Louis, Missouri. Missouri. Yes, it is. Blah, blah, blah. Make sure you check him out in Missouri. It's actually the Mark Twain state. Yep. So, he's along that Missouri River. No, Mississippi River in St. Louis. Yeah. It's usually, that's right. So, yeah, he's in St. Louis, Missouri. Check him out. And he's in that area on the Mississippi River that goes south and north. Yep. So check out Highlander 498 Interactive Video Gates. He always says this. Highlander, there only can be only one, and it's true. And this is his videos. He does that waterfall display. Give him a shout out there from Foxman. This is his channel here on YouTube land. Oh, we can get a good zoom. And check out Highlander 498 Interactive Video Gates on YouTube. So yeah, 79 smoke screens to everybody out there tonight, yeah. So John, we appreciate it. We're telling about his channel. Hey, he likes to chat with you in the chat. He's cool. I wish I had some QSL cards, but he used to be a storm chaser, yeah. I was trying to do, we're about 2 hours and 46 minutes. Sorry we didn't have no contacts tonight. I'm sorry about that. It's not my fault with DX conditions. So you guys know that. No conditions tonight. Everybody's off 26. Nobody's out there tonight. You guys know that. So we're checking it out. We're just checking conditions. So everybody's asleep at this hour, man. Believe me, we have a lot of great things out here, guys. You know that, because if you're in this area, you could be on the sea radio anywhere in East Tennessee, and it's clear as a bell at night. That's why you should guys do some late night talk out there local. And I think Jungle Joe should do his area, get some serious startup in his local neighborhood. On the Gulf Islands, Canada, who knows? Maybe the Canadians will get into radios and talk to the Americans out there, like us. And you should try to do some little things. I think I have an idea for Jungle Joe, but his Windy X sells all the artwork. Maybe she can make an artwork of C radios on it. But I think you should, if it's a shop she sells artwork, maybe Jungle Joe will throw in some October 29th to sell, and put his channel out there. Maybe they'll join some of those CB radio clubs out there. Who knows? Maybe some people should make some UDX art. I have an idea for Jungle Joe. Maybe Wendy could make a United Delta X-ray art to give to 390 Wagmaster. That would be a good idea. Send him to him in the mail, and he'll appreciate it. And that will hang on his wall for sure. Trust me, he would. And he'll actually have another display. He'll make thumbnails and all that stuff out of it. But maybe he can do something like that. Give it away for free to 390 Wagmaster. That would be like the guy that runs the whole entire control, helm control of the United Delta. So it would be quite cool. Maybe come up with an idea like that. Because when you have artwork on the wall, it'll be worth some money to keep for what he has. Think about it. That would be a great idea for him. So I put a lot of work for his channel out there to get this club out here, because we're different than all the other ones. You guys know that. So who came out there tonight? So also don't forget to check out CB Lounge 2112 on YouTube. And I'm sorry, but I haven't heard Reed for a while. What's going on with him? But I hope he comes back on live stream. Maybe he would. You gotta give the guy time. He's like the room back in 1988 and 87 during 85. Live a long time. 79 smokescreen. Check out CB Lounge 2112. Aloha and Shockwave 79 smokescreen. The man that drinks RC colas for real. He's got old school radios, 1980s radios, just like this radio here. He has one of these radios. I'll show you in a second. I have one right here. I'll show you in a second, guys. You guys know. This is the one he actually has. I'll show you in a second what we do. We got a lot of dust on this guy. It's good. I'll show you in a second. But this one came out of North Carolina. This is what got me back in C radio. And that other base station down there, one with the TRC-23C, I have it down there in the down below. You guys see it. This is the one got me back in C radio. Then I bought my second base station was the TRC-23C. This is what got me back in C radio in 2018 before I got my code 139 in August during my birthday. Check out CB Lounge 2112 out there on YouTube land. Yep. And this is a radio from 1987. And that's right, a TRC 418. That's it. I took this thing apart, checked out. That's what some of my old radio videos on my first channel. You guys seen it a while back. And plus it's on this channel here. You guys will see one of the videos a while back. So she still works good. We just made all these little connections. You guys see all the connections like this. That's what I made a while back. And I had to keep this thing together to get this that way. And these wires connected that way, you guys see. So you guys saw the old Radio Shack radio from the 80s. And it's really good, guys. So yeah, that radio still works. I ain't gonna throw that out because that one, it came out of a van I found on Fleabay out of North Carolina. That's where this radio came from, guys. That's where it came from. And I bought one of my neighbors one of these radios for $5 in Utah because he helped us out back in 2019. I bought him one of these radios for $5 in Fleabay. Gave him one of these. This is my one I bought back in 2019 during the month of June, I think it was. Then my second base station was the realistic radio TRC-23C, which still works good. I haven't turned it on yet for a long time. And the one with the code 139, that's how I got my third base station. It was my first side beta radio station too I got. It's true. So, you guys are doing great tonight. I'm glad you guys are tuning out there today. You're looking good. So the time is 11:29. We're going to be out of here before midnight, but nobody's on 26 this hour. We'll check conditions before we go. If we get anything, we'll let you know these conditions. Nothing. We're on the dance floor, guys. So, who came out to the chat tonight? I'm going to give a shout out to the rubber duck thing with the Elvis guy. This is Elvis. You guys know who Elvis is. That's what it is. So, let's see who came out here in the chat tonight. So we're going to get all these guys out here to wave. So, UDX 33 out there. Thanks for coming to chat today out there in Scottsdale, Arizona. I think that's Minnesota, man. That's where he's at. UDX 303030. So let's take a look at where he's from. I got my UDX book list right here. We have it right here in the house, so we don't forget that. Let's take a look at it and see where he's from. Let me take a look at it and I'm trying to figure out where he's at. So okay, Glendale. Okay, Glendale. Glenn. That's actually Glenn. That's Arizona. Okay, his name is Glenn. Okay, UDX 33 is Glenn. out of Arizona. I think it's Glen, Arizona. Maybe that's what it is. Check in the chat. So we got it right here. Yeah, that's actually UDX 33 out here, Scottsdale. And he's out of Glen, Arizona. I think that's Glen out of Arizona, I think it is. Yeah, UDX 33 out of Glen, Arizona. That's what it is. So he's out of Arizona. That's what he is. So we got it in here today. Looking good. Because I have almost all the UDX there. He has 197 because... And only because I can see the updates on Wagon Master's community post. That's what I'm saying. So shout out to him. Okay. So, let's make sure we check this out. So who came out today? And who's that out there today? I'm going to keep looking at around here. It's September 16th, 2025. I know we didn't have no dxland. We had local talk tonight. I'm sorry about that, guys. Maybe next time we'll get better. Maybe tomorrow night, a few days, we'll have to check out on the weather. If we don't get those severe storms again. They were like pop-up showers today. Yeah. So I got the train whistle here. You guys can get one of these at Tractor Supplies. I want you guys to get one of these things so you guys do some cool stuff out there for shout-outs. The only thing, Dennis used to do the train whistle on OTR. That's where I got it from because I used to have one of these a long time ago. They were different back in the 80s. But what happened to Dennis Thompson's train whistle out at OTR? He used to do it a while back, a long time ago. You guys know that. So, UDX 33 out there tonight, coming out there from Arizona. Thanks for coming to chat today. Jungle Joe, C Video Gates, check that on YouTube. These guys in the chat, check out all their YouTube channels tonight. So you can go click in here, you go into the YouTube channel, you go in there, you'll be able to see their channels. Everybody in the chat, you'll see in the blue ranch, I get them out there. So, UDX 791, thanks for coming out there tonight. And I'm glad he's coming from all the way from the Gulf Islands of Canada, up in British Columbia. He's on a little island out there north of Victoria, up in near what do they call it? Vancouver, Canada. Yeah, that's right, Vancouver. He's north of Vancouver, up in that area. So yeah, he's got a lot of nice setup on his stuff. He's got the thing. Wish I had one of those antenna tuners he has, but mine's a different one. But it's the same exact thing, MSJ. But mine's not digital. But you know that. But also, he's got a lot of great videos, skip videos from up in Gulf Islands, Canada, up in Alberta, up in British Columbia, up in Vancouver. Yeah. So he's talking to many stations out there. And he's got a lot of great stuff in the chat. He was talking about all about QSL cards. And you learned something from him. He told you all about it. He's got a lot of great radio history I heard a while back. Has D104s. And he got his first beam antenna and all that stuff. He has like, with Jungle Joe, he has one of those serial antennas. A serial SY27 S3, a 3-element antenna. It looks like my 4-element antenna. Instead, mine's a 4-element. Mine's a serial SY27 S4 or SY4, either way. So it's the same kind of design, same everything what he has. So looking at here, we got another guy coming out here tonight, all the way from Canada. Another person from Canada, Mark Sanquez, up there, up in Alberta, UDX 875, where the Canadian Rockies go down to the Rocky Mountains, north and south, in that area. Thanks for coming out there, Mark Sanquez, UDX 875 out there. And we have a lot of guys coming out there tonight. We have at least 2 viewers, but probably they left out here earlier today. They're probably going to bed. They'll be out there a little later. Huckleberry came out there tonight. Cameron, thanks for coming out there to chat. Huck Iberry. He said he's down in Chattanooga, Tennessee. I wish we would have made a contact out there on the live stream because who's Huckleberry? What is his handle out there? Huckleberry, where are you from? Out in Chattanooga, Tennessee. What is your numbers out there? What's your handle out there? So people can let you know if you're going to talk to him on the airways. Yeah, and he says he's on channel 26. Cool. Was that who was the guy? Was that Rich Runner I talked to? Is that Rich Runner? But if you're on 26, make sure you get a hold of those guys out there in 26, the Smoking Out Skip Chasers. There's a lot of guys in your area. They're to the north of Chattanooga. That's where you got to go on the north side of Chattanooga to get a hold of those guys. They're out there. That's your best bet. You got to get on the north side of Chattanooga to talk to them on the 26. And Rooster's out of Cleveland, Tennessee. You get a hold of them out there, but I'm sure you'll hear them out there in South Chattanooga. But yeah, they're out there in your area because most of those guys are 70 miles away from where you're at. And Cleveland, Tennessee is about 60 miles away. Chattanooga is about an hour away to where I'm at here, up in Rockwood, Tennessee. That's where I'm at up there. Huckleberry, yeah, it's true. So also we got Mark Sanko was talking about Catalyst boxes and stuff. Cool. Catalyst came out here tonight. UDX 122 out there in Delaware. Waving out there. Thanks for coming to chat tonight. And you're watching your little box. And we're using one of his boxes tonight. And he had the purple box. That's the one I'm using. I won that one in a contest from Unite. I won it in a giveaway contest from UDX 390 out there, 390 Wagon Master on YouTube. Several months ago, I won the box for him. The Catalyst 120, Catalyst 150, C150. That's what it's called. So that's what we're using. One of the Catalyst boxes out there tonight, which I won in a contest a while back, is the Catalyst. It's called the C150 Catalyst, and it's purple. It's a purple box. It has a blue LED light and a yellow LED light. It does between 100 watts, almost 200 watts on some days. And mostly if you put it on the Cobra 139, it does a little bit more, almost around 190. But on this one, it does at least 100 watts, usually on average. Sometimes you get almost at least above 100 a little bit, but it does pretty quite good because we're on a 4-watt type radio because it weighs spec. The Cobra 139 has a little bit more than that, but usually on single side, it's usually 12 watts. That's what this thing does. So who's out here tonight? So thanks for coming to chat out there. UDX 122 Catalyst out there in Delaware. Check out his videos out there. He builds his boxes. He does live video gates. He's out of Delaware on the East Coast, up near almost close to New York, south of Maryland, north of the Virginia border. He's in Delaware out there on the coastal, out there in the Atlantic coast on the East Coast of the United States. Check him out. Tell him Foxman sent you over there all the way from Tennessee from UDX 362 over Knoxville, Tennessee. And we got 301 North Carolina CB radio came out there tonight. He was talking about it's dead here in North Carolina. 301 North Carolina wave. So thanks for coming to chat, 301 North Carolina. So let's give him a blue wrench tonight for him so you can actually have fun. Maybe we'll get his channel out there. We gotta get a click on that. So I need to get it on there. How can we do it? Can't get a click, but we'll have to do it later. So we'll do that later, and when we get this chat in 24 hours, and we'll get that guy a blue wrench later tonight. We need to give him that. I'll have to wait to do that later. So let's take a look who came out there tonight. Custom Screen Printing. Thanks for coming out there tonight. Thanks for coming out there, Custom Screen Printing. I've seen my old radio night with this guy too. And Cornbread came out there tonight. Kilo Oscar 5 Romeo November. Thanks for coming out there, Cornbread, tonight. He says, who let the fox out? Who let the fox man out in the hen house? Who let the fox man in the hen house? Yep. Just want to wave it out there, Cornbread. Thanks for coming to chat tonight, all the way from California land, and all the way to the volunteer state land. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So Murphy, man. Yeah. This is Murphy, man. Yeah. And so, like, you know the thing. It's always like 3 mates always getting down, man. He's getting down the house. And you got the cows with the 2 with the Mr. BBI. But I'm telling you, Catalyst and 3 mate are just making those things happen with the big boxes to come true, the dream come true, the leaner boxes, the cool things. We need to make all kinds of cool boxes. We need a car saying box out there for an amp box. We need some for the famous people out there in the world. And I'm telling you, guys can sell it pretty fast like hotcakes. We need to make one about the guy, what happened last week. Maybe we need to make a Charlie Kirk amp box for the world and put a lot of cool Christian symbols and stuff and put a lot of cool things and put like, make it called Mr. Arizona or something like that. I don't know. Put something like that. The coolest thing. It'll sell like hotcakes like anything. You gotta make sure to make it looking great. Yeah. We need one of those pizza box amplifier boxes. Who knows? Or something cool. Or something like something from the 1980s, like Sylvester Stallone stuff, like Rocky. We need a Rocky amplifier box. We need um, a lot of them like that too. And we need to make that either way. Pretty cool, guys. You know that. We're rocking on the beans for sure, guys. We're banging on the meters, but we're trying to bang it on tonight. We couldn't make it through. Hey, what's up, Dallas Riff out there, Dallas Riff. UDX 347, Manchester, Tennessee tonight. Give him a shout out there tonight. The man's about 100 miles away. We gotta get that car up there. That happens when it does that. Probably the fan blew down. We're good. Had a little action on camera. Put that up there a bit. So we'll put it back up here. Guys, get a little whips. There we go. Cool, there we go. That's pretty good. I guess man paper blows around, but it's pretty cool. But when I got off the internet, when I printed out a while back, I think it was about a week ago, and they had that out there. You can do all that. So it's pretty cool. So who came out there right now? We had a time machine thing that flew off the screen. So Dallas Rife, thanks for coming out there all the way from Manchester, Tennessee. UDX 347. He goes by Nino Binner 347. He's also going by UDX 347. And I want to say hi to him out there. Thanks for coming out there tonight. Well, we make some contacts out there real soon, but my conditions wasn't all that great today. We had it early too. I heard out there coming. It's just a lot of. We had to get a lot of noise out here from RF noise. Could be the solar conditions what's going on. But we had Australia came in tonight, but couldn't make it through because there probably were too many stations. We almost made it out there, but we had stations all the way to Melbourne this evening. We heard them out there, 9,700 miles away. That's almost all the way to Tasmania, Australia. I think about a week ago or 2 weeks ago, I was making contact to Tasmania, Australia. The same guy, the same needlebearing person. It was Danny on UDX 347. Maybe you can get a hold of him out there for me. I have videos of him on my channel. Made a contact to him. It's UDX 662 or 667 out of Tasmania, Australia. I'm trying to figure out where he's at in Tasmania, Australia. Is it the North Island or the Southern Island of Tasmania? But that's the farthest contact I ever made. That far south that way. The farthest contact made it all the way to Aldale, Australia. Usually it's 10,000 miles, but it's 9,700 miles to Tasmania. That's almost halfway to Antarctica I made. So just want to let you guys know that. So I'm checking everybody in the chat tonight before we get on out here soon. Trying to look at that here, just in case we don't miss anyone. So we were talking about the 301 North Carolina C radio. We just talked to him a few minutes ago, till Dallas came in, and the one we're talking about custom screen printing. That's what we were talking about earlier today. So, who came out there tonight was Andy, Arizona. To Andy, Arizona out there, UGX 268 Arizona. Thanks for coming to chat tonight. This guy donated a lot of great stuff to my channel. And he says donate the Striker AR-10 for me a while back. And the Wilson 1000. And also that radio of the President Randy 2 he donated a while back. And he sent that speaker on the right side, the Wilson speaker, which does really good on a lot of my videos. It is a very good, nice sounding type speaker. Wish I had some more speakers like that. It is heavy metal. It's very good quality. It is not cheap made. But I wish I had some speakers that work on this guy here. But this, yeah, I usually hook it up once in a while if I want to. But this speaker is the original one up there on the Quad 5. This one we're running on the President Grant. I have one of those Cobra speakers that run on the Cobra 139 a while back. But this speaker is fantastic when you hear it on the Grant. So who came out there tonight was UDX 268 Arizona. Andy out there, Arizona. Waving on back out there on the Grand Canyon State. So hope he donates more stuff to my channel real soon. So I'm gonna wave it out there, Andy. Thanks for coming out there watching our show today. From the Foxman from UDX 362 over Knoxville, Tennessee. We had the Arecibo rocking the house tonight. Thing you guys heard on the beam antenna with the tuner. And we got Walker's Custom UDX 409 out there. And you'd love to hear about the Australian skips. He's talking to Bootlacker tonight. Thanks for coming out there, Walker's Custom UDX 409. Thanks for watching the show today. We'll be bringing more videos soon. Bootlegger UDX 987 came out there tonight. He was saying hi to me out there, waving on back to him. Howdy y'all out there tonight. Thanks for coming out there, UDX 987 Bootlegger out here on this channel tonight. And we got Skippy came out there tonight. So I'm gonna let you guys know who came. Any more chats on the bottom. I'm checking down here. So I think everybody left the view, but anyone's still here. So everybody's gonna be leaving real soon. So I'm gonna say good night to everybody. This is UDX 362 over Knoxville, Tennessee. We'll 73 out here soon. And I'll tell you guys out there, you have a good night. And also don't forget the guys who are watching the chat today. I know UDX 390 is watching us in the background. Sandbag in the background. Anybody, and also Motor Junkie, UDX 151, and other people out there. Anybody who was sandbagging out here today in the background, not chatting, I'm waving the hands at you tonight. It doesn't matter. Anybody of you, we like you, we love you, we talked about you. And if you're watching my videos, that's good. And I hope you got to hear yourself out there on the airwaves tonight on the skip videos on the live stream tonight. Hope the camera did okay. And we'll do some more of that soon. And I'm going to wave at all you guys out there tonight for UDX 362 over Knoxville, Tennessee, getting on down. And we're having them 410s out there tonight. Yep. Oh, yeah. Oh, Murphy, yep. Just wanted to wave it all back to you guys out there tonight. So, I just want to let you know, let's hope we get some skip real soon. Let's give you guys a little nice of that President Grant radio tonight. Hope you guys could donate me some more radios in the future. Some nice base stations would be awesome with single sideband built into them. Some with the free channels, some with the non-free channels. Pretty good. Or if you guys want to donate some caps to my ROM 123B or the ComSat 35 or a lot of parts of my tube radios, let me know. I will take those, and I don't mind that. But I could do the caps if they're pretty easy. I got some more solder, but I wish I had some more soldering type stuff, but they're okay. I don't have one of those desolder suckers. I have just the basic one that you just push the pump and just grab it, just press the button, that's all it does. When it's just like pressed in, wish I had one of those desolder type things automatic. It's pretty good. So we'll do a live stream if we don't have any bad weather tomorrow. We'll have to check. Maybe we'll do another one tomorrow night or not. I'll have to see how it is. If conditions are good, I'll be rocking on the beams tomorrow, but I don't know if we're going to be out there. If we get conditions tomorrow, if we don't get any severe weather, then I'll be on the radio for sure. But it's just like not been all great DX all week here this week. Only thing I heard California team, and that was it. And last night, I was talking to those guys on 26. They were the only people I talked to, and I talked to Flash and Toolman, or Coolman, who it was. And they were out there on the radios last night, and I talked to Flash out there. He was out there on Channel 12 last night, yesterday around 9 o'clock today. So I was off live stream because I was doing that work on the roof yesterday, you guys know. So who's in here tonight? I see someone in one viewer out there. So I'm going to wait to you guys out there. This is UDX 362. The radios we're using tonight is a President Grant 1977 model, 858 chip, the original one, and a quad 5 Top Guns technology. This one was running on a Serial SY27 4-element beam with a 2-pill, and with the quad 5 Top Guns technology, barefoot tonight on a Mako G5000. And we had okay conditions tonight, but let's get lucky tomorrow and see what happens. And today's UDX Prime month of September. We'll be doing a lot of Prime months of September because this is how the United Delta X-Ray was born. So 390 talked about Prime month a while back. So September is Prime month for the United Delta X-Ray members for UDX Prime month for the UDXers. Yes, it's true. So that's why you see UDX Prime month on all the videos you're seeing, and that's usually good. Maybe we'll have something for Halloween, Christmas holiday, and stuff like that, but with little cool logos and that. I don't know. But. So you guys have a great night. We're east of the. I just want to tell you, everybody loves you in Radio Land. Good Lord, God bless y'all. Let's hope we don't have a tragic week what we had happen last Wednesday. And I'm sorry what happened in our country during this week. You guys know that. We all know. terrible day, and I feel sorry for the guy's children. You guys know that, and I don't think everybody should never experience that again. What's happened during last week? You guys know that, and people haven't experienced that for almost 70 years. I think was the last time it happened, or 60 years ago. You guys know that, but I'm saying, let's hope everything gets good for the whole week for everybody else, and we'll get back on DX. But you guys should talk about it out there on the airways, what happened. But tell people around the world about it on C Radio. But tell them what happened in the United States, because in case they don't get the news overseas and all that, or some will, you guys can tell them about that. So let's hope we have a great week this week. And I'm telling you, in this month of September, this is UDX Prime month of September, so we're gonna be doing more videos. If the skip starts kicking back in, I'll be out there and jumping on it. If I hear skip, I usually will bring the live stream right away. It maybe like we'll do like maybe morning skips or maybe even skip. Who knows? Depends on the conditions. Because I've not been all that great in Tennessee all week, because you guys know that. And all that whiteout noise. They're called whiteout noise radio blackouts for this. Probably because we're having those northern lights and solar flares. Usually it'll kick in out of it. But we need to learn about moon bounce antennas too. If you guys want to learn about moon bouncing on C radios, we need to learn about that so we can point at the moon. It doesn't matter if it's flat anywhere like that. And you guys reflect your beams off. Who knows? So, the good Lord, just want to say good Lord to you all. Bless you out there. You know the thing like that. Oh, Murphy, yeah. Heck yeah. I'm just telling you. I'm telling you, the good Lord bless you and loves you, everybody out there in Radio Land. And I'm telling you, this is UDX 362 over Knoxville, Tennessee from the Foxman. 362 over Knoxville, Tennessee, getting on down in the volunteer state. And we're hitting them banjos on the radio, on the radios either way. Let's make C Radio great again. Let's bring back the hobby. We need to keep doing it. Spread the love about United Delta X-ray all over the world. Get a lot of people in United Delta X-ray for sure. We got plenty of numbers to fill up no matter what. The minute we get out there, the crew we get, the more 390 gets more stuff, but he still gets more stuff, yeah. So don't forget to check out this channel here. Subscribe to the channel, hit a like, tell your friends about it on C Radio. And if you love radios, if you want to donate some nice ones to me, be at it, be cool with it, be awesome with it, we're great. So I just want to let you know, so long in a few minutes, but I just want to let you know, we're east of the Rocky Mountains, west of the Appalachian Mountains, and we're west of West Virginia. We're actually east of the Cascade Mountains, and I'm telling you, oh yeah, we're south of the Canadian border. We're actually north of Antarctica, north of South America, and north of the Gulf of America. We're north of the Gulf of America, yeah. And we're outside of out there in the radio land for sure. We're on the planet Earth for sure. We're west of the Atlantic Ocean. We're far inland away from the hurricanes. We're sitting out in this nice green cold like the Shire of Tennessee, like the Shire of the Lord of the Rings out here, yeah. We're just sitting out here banging on the meters. We're smoking on the meters. We're hitting them 79 smoke screens out there, talking on the airwaves, hitting our microphones hitting the dead key of that sound. And we're bouncing those radio waves on the ionosphere across the world, up into outer space to the Andromeda Galaxy, down to the planet Pluto, down to the planet of Saturn, down to the planet Uranus and Neptune, down to the planet of Mars. Someday our radio waves will hit Mars, and we'll have C Radio on Mars, and we'll make sure it will make it happen. We need to make C Radio happy again on Mars. Make C Radio happen on planet Mars in the future, and ham radio too. We need to have beam antennas on Mars, bounce off the moon from Mars to the planet Earth, moons down to Earth. Yeah. Don't forget to check that out. And we're telling you, we have a great night. Have a good one. This is UDX 362 over Knoxville, Tennessee, getting on down. 3 hours and 18 minutes. Sorry about the DXJ. We'll hope we get some luck next time. We will. And don't forget to check us out. Check all those channels out there. Have a good night. UDX 362 over Knoxville, Tennessee, getting on down. We'll see you on the radio. We'll see you more out there. Bring out more videos soon. UDX 362. Knoxville, Tennessee, get on down. Oh yeah. Catch you later. See you later, alligator. We'll bring up more videos soon. For the Foxman 362 Worldway on YouTube. 362, Knoxville, Tennessee. UDX 362, getting on down. And I'll bring out more videos soon. Catch you guys later. Have a good night. We'll bring out more videos. Hope you guys get good conditions tomorrow. We'll see what happens. I'll see you later. I'll bring out more videos soon.